balls, 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 balls,
Hallo.
balls, balls, balls.
Let's go! I've got time on my hand today, my brothers. I decided to just code and yeah, let you guys see the progress that I'm doing. Thought it would be a little interesting for you guys. Hello, you guys. Hope you have a wonderful weekend so far.
Hello.
How's it going, my brothers? How's it going? Yeah. Yes, I will only be coding today. I was gonna code anyways. I'm in a good mood. We have a lot of time today. Well, I have a lot of time, but also gotta work. Hope you guys doing good? My brothers. Hello! How many lines of code we at now? 35,000 or something. Right now I'm working on the animated chest. And I'm trying to give it a proper color, which is rarity. Rarity colors on, and then we get the chest reward, which is const reference from the level data, which we should probably have. Chest reward, excuse me, from the level data. How do I get the stuff here? I definitely get... it's weekend, bro. Hello, guys. Yes. Good morning. Hello. On YouTube as well, you guys. Winter, the TT lyrics. They TT lyrics. Interesting. Marcon. Hello, guys. Lolboy, you got live. Good morning, you guys. Hope you're doing good. Yes, Saturday stream. I was gonna code anyways, and I thought, well, my wife's not here today. She sleeps at her sister's house. And so I was like, I'm coding anyways. I'm having a good time. I have coffee. I'm fasting. Very relaxing. Some Skyrim music. Let's just code on stream. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna do, guys. We're just gonna do some coding. Just coding. Nothing else. All I'm trying to do, though, is I need to figure out how do I get the level data. So let's see here. Update level. How do I get the level data? What do I do? Level state. Yeah. The spawns, where do I get them? Story, level state, story, yeah. Wait, that's scripting? That doesn't matter. Where is this? Oh, here. Level state, round index. How do I get the round? Story maps. Ah, I see. So it gets it like that. Okay. I suppose. Trouble in paradise. Good day to stream. All day left. To scream all day. Let it all out. Yeah, we don't need to scream. We feel good. There we go. So we need to get the level data here. I wonder how I'm gonna do that. So basically it looks at the story maps if we are in challenge mode or not. Cake single? No, I'm not single. You have coffee means you love Java, right? Huh? Nani? So yeah, guys, I wrote some stuff down that I want to do. Bugs plus nice to have. Sex plus chest need to activate when the level ends. That's bad right now. Fallen heroes don't appear. That's probably very low on the list. I'll do that last. Then Goblin plus sex with sec D4B. For those of you who will understand the reference on the back. I probably won't do this today. And then I want to do health globes. Thinking about that. But for now, I need to... Basically, I have a bug. When I earn gold in the level, the gold is gone. So if I go home here, the gold's lost. So that's the first thing I need to fix. And opening the chest. So we need to get the chest reward from the story maps if we are in story mode, and if we don't have a chest reward, if we are not in challenge mode, then we get nothing. So basically we only do the animated chest if we are not in challenge mode. So basically if we are in story mode. Level mode story. There you go. That's the first thing. And then we can get from the story maps, we can get level data. Level data. Level data, we can get that from the story maps. There you go. That's the level data. And then from the level data, we can get the chest reward. Very nice. C++ can do this. Yeah, C++ can make such a game. Of course, C++ can also make something like Dark Souls, bro. Cakez, you said as if you just randomly decided to boot it. But to be honest, you saw the poor Buddha situation and decided to come to the rescue. What? No, I just decided to do... I was sitting coding here anyways. No, that's literally the reason, bro. I was like, hey, why not? I'm alone, you know, let's have some fun together. So now this should be in this in the color of the rarity of the chest, which would be green. Well, maybe if I do this, maybe like that. Cakez in a shirt today. Oh yeah, I'm in a shirt as well. It's quite warm here. Ah, yeah. So now we need to click this, and then we'll do the chest reward thing. So basically, draw animated chest, and then if do button invisible, chest position, and what size would that be? Vector 2. How about we do? How big is that? Well, I probably want to do a 20, 32 by 28, something like that, and then oops, no! What the hell did I just do? Sorry. The reason why I got so angry, I apologize. I'm sorry. The reason why I got so angry is because I literally did the same thing and deleted half my file just 10 minutes ago. The Vim is so dangerous to use. I'm telling you guys. Line ID 1. What C++ library does he use? I recently started learning SFML. I don't use any library. I just plain out C++ using DirectX. But don't listen. SFML is great, my friend. Use it. Okay, if we do the button invisible, then I want to push. I see. I want to push another modal. Push modal. That would be chest open 1 level ID. That will be a const int chest open 1 level ID, which is line ID 1. Here, why do I put this here? Because this needs to be a special one. And then if is active? No. Wait. Modal. Pop modal. Wait. How can I not? Is active modal, isn't it? Yeah. And then chest open 1 level ID. Then we draw, or we do chest open or something. I forgot what it's called. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind. In-game chest open. It is called display chest open. Okay. Display chest open, and then it takes the frame time, I think. Or is that 0? Let's see what this does. I wonder. This would be cool. Is this a void or something? It's a void, so that sucks. I can't really figure out if this is clickable or not. Okay, so it shows us this. Frame time is paused. It's paused, okay. So we need real time for sure. Okay. I get it. Wait, your whole game is a 1 CPP file? Yes, goes to potential it is. Sir, it is weekend. Where are you working? Oh, I was working anyways. My wife's not home. And I thought, well, Why not just boot up the stream, talk to you guys, have a little bit of fun, and let you have part in the progress that I'm working on today, which is basically flashing out and optimizing level 1 and level 2. Already did quite a few optimizations, and then playing level 1 and level 2 with all of the stuff that comes to my mind. If you guys have anything you want to input, sure, you know, let's just have a fun stream. Damn, okay, I see I could never get into GPU programming in DirectX, OpenGL, Vulkan. So respect, man. Hey, man, you don't have to make a good game. You don't need this at all. Oh, Fifth Function, thank you very much for the raid, bro. Can you stream every weekend? No, usually I can't. And I have a lot of work to do as well today. But I'm gonna sneak a little bit of, you know, working on the game in, because that's more important than working for the other company. Right, my brothers? And since my wife's not here today, I know that I can work in the night and won't be interrupted, which means I can better time my time, if that makes sense. Okay, guys, so what we need to work on now is, I want to see what we need to do. We need to have a loot table from the enemy type ID. See, I get the item drop from the loot table enemy type ID. So this is where I get the item drop from. I think it would be better if I supply the item drop here, and then I can tell the chest to work on a particular item drop. So that would be const item drop reference item drop as the first parameter, and then we get rid of this. But before I do this, I haven't done this yet. I need to git commit and push, because now that I'm streaming, I'm a little bit worried that I'm gonna make a mistake. Tangy TD version 0.5.17. Working on balancing and other stuff. Doesn't really matter. Git push. Wait, your whole game is a one CPP file? Yeah, I actually... That's also one of the reasons why I thought I would boot up the stream. Guys, I got a crazy idea. I was like, these people just won't believe this. I thought about making a new file. Let me restart Visual Studio Code, by the way, because it's been open for 10 million years. Yeah, it's updating it, by the way. That's why it's lagging. Okay, there it is. There it is again. It really sounds, yeah. I thought about making a new file for... What is this guy doing? Can you stop? Cakez, I saw you tried a few of the C++ killers like Odin Zig. Did you hear about C3? I have not heard about C3, no. I want to do more like that in the future. But first, my game is #1 priority over everything else. If I can make the game as good as possible and I can get to 30 plus wish lists a week, then I'm very, very happy. And then I will probably ease up on the game a little bit when it is in a very good state. Are aliens in Germany? Has he been replaced? What? No fucking way he's doing it. Can this stop, by the way? Why does this happen when I start the stream? Can I use it now? Are we done? Can I work on this or not? I thought about... Build? Are we... Is it good? Okay. Okay, so what was I working on? We were working on the item drop and display chest open. I wanted to get the item drop in here. Const item drop reference item drop. Are you adding a header file or CPP file? I thought about adding a header file for items, yes. Basically putting the loot table in here and stuff like that. And then we have the item drop already and we don't need to worry about that, but that will cause 2 errors. And can you stop, please? Can you just leave me alone with your issues?
I love Cakez dirty dog
F9. No, not F9. F8. In-game chest open. So this gives us the item drop here. We need an item. Oops, we need an item drop for that. That's the first one in game chest. Chest open 1 level. So this is when we won the level. We need to get an item drop here. Apparently. Let's see what that is. Item drop. What do we need for that? I see. So we need to give it a drop chance, a gold median, and weighted items. So then I probably should just put the item drop on. This is defined here. That's annoying as hell. Yeah, I thought about making your file just for items. Ich liebe Kuchen, no, my man, that's awesome. Item drop. Oh, weighted item is in here. Oh, that's a bit annoying. But I suppose I understand why. Because it needs the chance, the drop chance here. So I thought about putting a weighted item here. Maybe I just put an item drop. Which means I have to... Ah, that's annoying as hell. That's a bit annoying, but okay, fine. It's okay. It's fine, it's fine. It's just gonna give us errors here, which means dot item drop dot items. There we go. And then I probably need to also give it a 100% drop chance. That's annoying too. I don't like this. Can I do it any other way? I just want the items and the rarity. I don't need the drop chance. I don't need anything else like that. The only annoying thing is the weighted item. Wait, item. Wait, no. Weighted item. I just would need to copy this, huh? I would need to mem copy this over. Which is really annoying. Cakez, have you been to the Friesenmeister? Looks great, if so. No, I made it myself. But thanks, man. Cakez, can you explain why you're adding a new file? Was 70,000 lines the limit? No, I just thought about separation a little bit. Because you can see here, like, I have a couple of structures here. And then some of these structures are dependent on other structures. So I made a chest reward just now off stream. And it needed the weighted item, which was here. But it wasn't here. Actually, it was further down where the items were defined here. So basically, what I need to do, I spend a lot of busy time with this. Ordering my structure definitions so that they work. It's a bit annoying. You can still do it, but yeah. Saturday stream, hello they are. Yeah, so it's I just booted up the stream just for fun. I tried a few of this. Actually, I already read that. Hello Clinton on YouTube, good morning. I'm gonna get another coffee in a second here, guys. Because it's so delicious! Yes! I'm gonna do it like this, fine. I'm just gonna generate an item drop, whatever. It's just on the... there's nothing happening here anyways. So basically we generate an item drop, which is dot. Drop chance is 1. And dot max drop chance is 1. So that will always drop. And then dot weighted items will need to be copied over. So item drop dot weighted items. Mem copy over into from the source, which is the chest reward dot items, and then size of what is it, weighted item, I think. Weighted item times max items. There we go. There it is. And then we can supply the item drop here. And then we also need to give it game state dot real time. Or is it unscaled time here? We have unscaled time. There we go. Why is it complaining? Mem copy, what's the problem? Destination buffer has a size of 1040, but the size argument is... Eh? It's the same. What are you talking about? Can someone explain this to me? Huh? VS Code kinda sucks, isn't it bad in performance as Visual Studio? But by the way, it runs in the browser, so it takes up a lot of RAM. Have you tried NeoVim? I tried NeoVim once, but and followed a tutorial from Mr. Primogen, and he didn't explain it very well, and his first command didn't work. So I got mad and closed the tutorial. So that was me trying NeoVim. That ended really fast. Am I stupid? Memcopy will always overflow. Destination buffer has a size of 1040. No, that's not true. The destination buffer is the same size. What are you talking about? He left a toxic comment before closing. Oh yeah, I think I left a toxic comment that the tutorial is shit. Yeah. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure he never saw it, but yes, I called this tutorial shit. I was so mad. Does it need to be pointers in the arrays? But the arrays are pointers. Size of weighted items? Yeah, but it is. It is an array of weighted items. So basically, I have 65. Oh, I see. It's called item count. Sorry, yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. This is it. Not max items, but item count. There we go. Thank you very much, brother. Cakez, can you make a React video that like your Zig video style that would be fun? Like my Zig video style. No, the Zig video wasn't scripted, but let's call it. I thought about what I was gonna say before I spoke it into the microphone in a way. Okay, so we have to play again, because we can't play like that. Fine. Let's reset the game. Will Cakez get distracted today? I don't think I will get much distracted. I had very good sleep. I have a lot of coffee and I'm focused. I know what I'm gonna do, and I'm not trying to be do anything else today. Maybe we do a React, maybe not, but for now I have a clear vision of what I want to do, so I want to make the game better, guys. Reset game, and as part of that I need to play. And we're gonna be coding a lot. We're gonna be doing a lot of stuff, because this is the one time where I have a lot of time and can do stuff. So that's more important. Asa, thank you so much for following. Runs an Electron. Yeah. Okay, so while these guys hack on the enemies, I know that I don't need to do anything here. I'm just gonna give both of these. I'm gonna get a coffee really quickly and we'll make the rounds auto start. Be right back a second, my brothers. Just need coffee. Yes. Okay, so that's looking good. That's heating up. Will you add Bloom again? I will add Bloom again, yes, before the demo. But for now, the gameplay is more important. What is very, very important is how you drop items. So here, for example, this add chance. This is a 50% chance increase to drop an item when beating these guys. And what I'm gonna do probably today is turn one of these into a blue outline, silver. And so he's gonna drop an item, but maybe he only spawns in the third or undead, not undead, endless level. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Whew. Yes, sir. This level looks like it's mapped onto a giant sphere. Really? Oh, because it's bending a little bit, right? Yeah, kinda. You're right. Didn't you know kettles use 80 pence per usage if filled? Right. Touch right to the right. NeoVim is better because it uses Lua for plugins. Okay, we're gonna get this guy and then we'll start getting... I know that this path is overpowered. This ability is too strong. I tried it out in the other level yesterday evening. It was way too strong. I can use the scratch ability to kill these guys in like 2 or 3 hits because of the bleed. By the way, this the number here looks broken. What is that? Let's fix that really quickly. In-game juice? Or maybe just juice? Text WR? Draw format text. Sprite orange small. Aha, here it is. Dot. Font size is font scale 2. Let's test that. That should be different. Oh wow, that's... Oh my god, that is that is small. Bruh. Hey, wait. When I turn this to font scale 3, the font's broken? I mean, guys, we will do another font pass in the future, by the way. Before we ship the game out to early access, there will be another font pass. This sucks. I'm gonna get my coffee. It's done. Just need to stir it up a little bit. Add some butter. Actually, I lost to this one guy. It's fine. Oh, there's another chest drop too. Okay, cool. I game overed? Oh, cause this was... Oh, I see. Great. Well, let's reset the game one more time. It's fine. Let's go. Okay, we'll speed it up ×3, and then we don't have to wait for so long. Why don't you use STD copy like an actual C++ grammar and use memcopy from C? Give me a second. Because I don't need to include a library for that. It just exists. That's why. I get a bunch of other stuff that I don't want to. Old cakes on the weekend. My man Diamond, good morning. How you doing, bro? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's some delicious coffee, you guys. That is coffee with salt and butter. Fucking delicious, mate. It is so smooth. It's buttery. I love it. Oh yeah. Let's get this one, of course. Speed it up a little bit. I already did some improvement. The only improvement I can make in this level now is by playing it tomorrow again and then seeing if there's anything that needs to be improved. I've already improved the level a lot. It plays much smoother than before. When you're starting a coffee shop, Cakes, my coffee, I literally drink the cheapest coffee possible and just add sugar, not sugar, salt and butter to it, bro. There's no need for a coffee shop. No one would buy this stuff, because it's, for most people, this is gross. Okay, I don't understand why the font is so broken. Makes me a bit sad, but whatever. Can't change it now. What is the plan for today, Cakes? Finish the 2 levels. And also finish the entire gameplay loop by providing... Uh-oh. I need another one, do I? By providing the player with... Oh my god. He's losing. How am I losing so much? It's crazy. How am I losing so strongly? What did I do? I just lost. I mean, at least I didn't lose completely, but crazy. So, for example, I gave the player 300 when you unlock the mage, so you can place the mage immediately. Makes it a little bit more fun. Makes the level much easier, of course. But hey, that's part of the fun. Ooh, we got a very rare drop here. This iron sword is really strong. Yeah, I'm gonna finish these 2 levels and then basically flash out the gameplay loop. We're gonna do only coding, focusing a lot on coding. And yeah, basically play these 2 levels until they feel good and also fix the some of the bugs along the way. and complete the gameplay loop by providing a chest when defeating this level. When you beat the level, you're supposed to get a chest. Dev losing, yeah. That makes the first level a bit too strong, a bit too difficult, not strong. I just noticed that this is a spline remake of a level you've been using. Looks very nice. Yeah, this is a spline remake of the first level that people told me was the balloons level. Exactly. By tracing your font back where you are creating it, maybe you will find something. Yeah, I could find something for sure, but I'm tired of these engine problems. I will fix the engine problems before going early access. The font looking a little bit rough here, or not perfect. Doesn't really matter when you want to put out a playtest to the people. So, oh wow, we actually got defense here. Let's see how this goes. These two brothers here, we got them down. Nice. Very cool. Yeah, so the level is a bit easy, but it's the first level too. So now we are back at this, and then we can click on the chest. Oh, it works actually this time. Damn. Wait, it just works? I'm such a giga oh my god, I got a good stuff. So this is the what I wanted to do actually. And it looks like it just works. Amazing. Can I click on these buttons? I can't even click on the buttons. This looks good. Yeah, this is supposed to drop you a green item. That's what I wanted to implement. Amazing. Wow. Cool. So I got this done. The only thing that's left to do now is when this is open, draw the chest open, no longer animated, and the gold. The 181 gold is not earned. Did you change any core stuff about the item selection and stuff like that? At the first in demo, I found it kind of confusing where certain items went and which are selectable at what point. Yeah, I did. You can only now get items that actually map to characters that you have unlocked and you can place. And on top of that, when you unlock an item, there will be a scripted event in the game, much like this scripted event for you getting the mage, where you can unlock the blacksmith. And the blacksmith will give you a story to do, or like basically a click-through tutorial to do, where you will get an item that you have no place for, which means, let me show you for a second. This guy right here has, you can see it right now. This guy right here has 2 items. When you find another item, he has 3 items to choose from. When you find the 4th item that would fit here, that is 1 too many. The story around the blacksmith will be that you get a 4th item for this guy, and you will be able to exchange and choose which loadout you want to have on the character. So for example, you could choose the iron sword, the wooden sword, withered scimitar, and then you lock in these 3 choices, and when you start a mission, you are going to have these 3 choices available. But you can also remove the wooden sword for a different sword that you find. So there will be, let's say, 10 swords to choose from, but you can pick 3. And then you can basically create different builds with that. That's the idea. But anyways, let's go back to this. Yeah, the chest open works. We need the gold. I want to animate that. How do we do this? Let's see. In-game. In-game. Chest open. No, not this. 1 level ID. Here. Background. Gradient roots. Content. 1 level. Buttons. So here, 1 level. Display. Top performing heroes. Animated chest. Mission reward, this is false. So this would be the gold earned. This is another one that we need to do. I like the loadout idea, very simple and clear. Yeah, but that needs to be explained through a tutorial and basically through a story quest. Before the story quest happens, you can never find an item that you can't use. So you will never be able to find a 4th sword. If you have found 3 swords already, there will be 7 swords that you can find, but they will never be in a chest drop because you haven't unlocked the blacksmith yet. Basically like that. And you will most likely unlock the blacksmith by story map 4 or 5, something like that. We'll see. Story map 3 will be the archer. So basically 1 unit per story map is what you're gonna unlock. And then there will be some hidden units that you can unlock, but that's beside the point, very far in the future. So what do we do here? Basically, we need to... I already have the gold earned, I think, here, click. And it just puts this here. And then we have a static float T value. Animation duration. Do we use the T? We use that further down. Hello, is this STL2? No. This is C++ and DirectX. And I use S2B image to load PNG files, and then I use FreeType to load TrueType font files. But STL2 or 3 is really good. I'm gonna try making a game with that in the future, just for fun. Okay, so I need to think a bit here. Because we have the gold earned. Oopsie. Stop that, man. Fucking Vim today, bro. It's annoying. Hello, Face. Good morning, bro. Stupid lip shit. Piss off. Well, we have a T value, and usually what I did here was gold earned times T. And T was increased. Ease out cubic, yeah. Level state, XP, or what? Oh my god. Yeah, this was very old code. I got rid of this. There's XP for units, but they won't get XP as a reward. Gold, yeah, that's terrible too. All I need to display is how much gold I've earned. So I'll probably just do this and then delete the other code. We have... This is not needed in any of the code here, probably. And then this is only used here. So now it's in its own scope, which means if we press F8, all of this stuff is useless. Goodbye. We'll figure out our own stuff. So that will be the first thing. Guys, I feel like if I keep going at this pace, I might be able to release a new demo version earlier. Hopefully. Saturday 3, hello there, who am I? Yes, I was gonna work on the game anyways. My wife's not home, so I decided to just boot up the game. Boot up the stream, and we're just gonna make big progress on the game today. I just want to share that with you, that's all. Because I was gonna work on it anyways. Okay, and then we do T. I mean, linear T is... const float linear T is... T divided by animation
Cakez got 0 res,
duration,
and
or
that
we make
demo is never dropping.
Out linear, which is T divided by animation duration. So then we can just do T plus equals delta time. And then const float ease T is... actually, I don't even need this, because I have already this in chest open. Here we have animations for animation for gold. Get items gold, blah blah blah. Here is, where is it? Draw falling sprites, gamble window. I think this is here. No, this is just a gamble window. That doesn't make any sense. We don't need that. Oh, is that delicious, my friend? Oh my god, is that delicious. Gamble animation. Here it is. Where is the make sure you never overshoot? Where is the gold? Gamble animation, window animation time. Wait, did I just saw something? No. Where is the gold animated? For item choice. If animation is greater than this. Display choice. If display choice. And this is a bit annoying because I'm currently confused. Where is my display and generate gold if we can't unlock items. Where is the gold? I don't understand. I'm confused. Huh? Gather item choices. Gold generated. Where do I use that? Gold generated. Here. Ah, here it is. Okay. There it is. So, this one is interesting here. We have animate the gold generation process. This one right here is very funny. Lerp. Contents of the window. Do menu button. Display the content of the window. There we go. Let's put this here. Basically, we have a duration. Over which we animate gold. Whenever we get a tick, we scale it up. And so over here, the gold generated. A previous gold. Yeah, was... gold generated. And that is... Oof. That's... Const float gold generated is... Level state gold. Here we go. Well, we have gold generated. Then the linear t is this. The ease t is ease out cubic from linear t. Then we don't need to do plus equals delta time. We do that for t. There you go. And that's not delta time here, I think, but unscaled time in this case scenario. And then linear t is what we have. Font scale. We don't press the primary button. I guess we could, but we'll leave that out for now. We don't need to draw the gambling window. We just need to animate the gold. And content of the window, we draw the gold here. There it is. This is the important part. One. Gold font scale. Probably also want to draw the cool money bags. Because they look awesome. We just need to generate a const vector to money position, which in this case would be and actively working on the hardcore. Also some German dreamy music in the background, actively working on the hardcore, on the game hardcore. Yeah, I was gonna do this anyway, so we will make a lot of progress today, guys. You can already tell. I'm not gonna be bambling a lot or engaging with any trolls. No, not today. Listen, this is a lifetime opportunity for me. I have time now. So, window, let's just put it in somewhere for now. 200 and 300. Actually, 200, 200. It's gotta be somewhere. This is not important right now. And content of the window, I think we don't need this. Let's just see what that looks like. So now when I reload, it should draw me money here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay, but it doesn't ease back for some reason. The font scale just never... Previous gold is gold generated. Oh, I see. It, Because... But I'm a bit confused. I don't think we need that. Then that would be, I think... Linear T, I think? What was it? So this is just linear T? T divided by anim duration. Let's turn this to 4. 2. Put this here. Get rid of this. Anim duration. Once in a year opportunity. Yeah. Let me think here. Previous gold. Is gold generated times that. Gold generated is this. And then I increase the timer. And then current gold is... Gold generated... Maybe? Let's see here. If this changes it. You should have made game logic and Lua. That's a bit odd. It doesn't display this properly. Definitely doing something wrong here. Times East T. What the fuck? How are you live? I'm working on a game. So wait a minute. What scale do we use for the gold? I'm lerping between these two scales plus that scale from 1 to 3 using the East T. Okay, what if we make it a bit slower? But it should still be... Wait, do I lerp between these two? Do I make it 3? This is not 3. This is not 3. This is 4. So if I look at this, there's 100% this is not 0. Yeah, it is 0.3. Which it shouldn't. It should be 0. Because it uses delta time. I think that's the reason why. Let's see what that looks like. Huh?
Hello, Cakez.
What? But it's minus. It's always doing minus. I don't understand. Yo, Cake, Saturday streams go hard, to be honest. My man, hello there, sir. Hope you're doing good, my gets up. Yeah, we are making good progress on that game today. I'm laser focused. I'm just a bit confused as to why this is not a 0, because I take the scale here, which... I take the scale here, and I remove the unscaled time, so I'm a bit confused. 0.3, I remove unscaled time, times ease out, quad, from 1 minus linear t, which is 1. So this is 0. Oh, it basically does 0 here, times 0, because linear t, why is linear t 1? Because it is that. So basically it goes, it inverts itself. So probably I just do linear t in this case scenario. Maybe that's all we need to do to fix it. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, what do you guys think about this? I would like to animate this a bit better, but I'm not that good at animating like font. It's making it even faster. Maybe 3 is better. Why are you confused? That's good, boss. I think I'll do it like this. And now we have to just place the gold here somewhere. I thought I'd place it here. But then, I mean, I could place the gold here. And then the chest a little bit further to the right. Then we have the gold to left, the chest to the right. And then that will be it for now. And then we'll add more to the window as we see fit, which means we would have to have a chest position and a gold position, but only if we do this in story mode, right? Cakes, I found a bug. There's an HP bar on a Tangy in the leaderboard. Yeah, there is, because I draw the entity. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Scope creep. I mean, I could put the chest always to the left, but when the gold doesn't show up. Or I'm just gonna draw an empty chest or something else to the right here when we are in endless mode. So that should still be fine. So let's do a const vector 2 and the chest position. And then const vector 2 gold position. So chest position is x minus 64. And then gold position, actually that's plus 64. And then gold position is chest position plus vector 2 minus 120. There we go. Gold position, and then we just draw all of this on the gold position. Nothing currently playing, Cakes. No, I'm listening to Skyrim music here. That's why. I'm listening to YouTube Skyrim music. That's why, bro. Gold position. Again, guys. Nothing really today other than just progress. It's focus time, guys. I don't have the time for all of this stuff today. It's just chest position is bad. This is, I guess,
Master,
fine in a way.
The calculations are in and
I feel like the gold is
the
a bit
powers
low.
of your brain are overwhelming.
I feel like the chest and the gold both need to be a bit higher. And then the chest, this can just delete itself, and then we'll do minus 40. Let's do minus 50. There you go. Why not avowed music? Bro. Well, minus 42, 46, maybe. And then 64. Maybe make these closer together. How about 56? Minus 56 times 2 is 112, I think. Cakes, song recommendation if Superku shows up. Hello, Mr. Cakes. Why streaming on Saturday? Because I want to make progress on the game. Cool. Now, I need to do something where when we push this... I need to supply the gold earned to the save game. But only once, not every frame, because then we have millions and billions and trillions of dollars. We don't want that. So, how do we do this? I could basically say, well, gold earned, if T is 0, then save state. Oh my god, save state, which we don't have, of course. So game state, save state, dot gold, plus equals level state gold. And so this will only be 0 once, because when we click any of the buttons, this, and then we need to rename this T, and that would be gold anim time. There we go. And then we call this, well, the animation duration is fine, and we'll extract this out so that it is at the top. If we are in story animated chest, probably want to put this at the very top. Oh my god, where's that though? Static int gold earned. I don't even need that. One level. Yeah, so basically we'll put this here. And then when we press the home button, we set this back to 0. And then gold earned is not needed. Yeah. Oh wait, it does. It says this doesn't matter. Thanks for playing, because this will be... We don't need this anymore. The thanks for playing. Yeah, we'll do that later. So then this is just the content, isn't it? Yeah, and so we don't need any of these. Thanks. Don't need that. Wait, I have an idea. That should work. And what is this? If false animation of XP unit. This is also not needed anymore. I don't know why this exists. I think I broke something just now. Did I? Yes, I did. Wait, what? What is this? Gold earned. Mission reward. I see. Save level if it was not going. Yeah, we have this as well. Don't need that actually. Good day, Cakez and all. Hey, needs games, my man. Good morning, bro. Hope you're doing good, sir. Yeah, okay, so we have this. Is it complaining still, bro? Why are you complaining? Shut up, bitch. This got to be... Wait, buttons? Where? Content? Hash to level? Gold earned? Background? Oh, I see. When I click the button, it adds me the gold to the save state. I mean, that makes sense too. Level, okay, level, state, gold, and level state gold. And when we lose, we have the same thing. So these are the buttons, and then we also need to put the anim time for gold. We set that to 0 and here 2. This is a little bit verbose, but it will work. This is a part that is not implemented, so we'll put that further down, because that's what was confusing me. Gold earned. Okay, I think it's fixed now, and this is what it looks like. Now, I should not be able to click these buttons if I haven't opened the chest. Right? I can click the button here, restart, and I have just lost my chest. This sucks. And I also only want to display the chest to open when I have not beaten the level yet. Of course, if I've beaten the level, I don't want to display another chest. Otherwise, you just keep playing the same level and farming tier 2 items. That's not how it should work. So, we first need to put a guard in here. Do you have experience with Vulkan? I do, yes. I have a lot of experience with Vulkan. 2 years in particular. So, let's see. So this is the gold earned. That's always gonna be here. The story... We need to be in story mode and... has challenge. Level, challenge, complete level. And the challenges. Level challenges. Do I have them here? Level challenge flags. They need to be here somewhere. Display the top performing heroes. Hash to level. Mission complete. There is... We won the level. Invisible button, gradient roots. Content. Here's the hash to level. Top of... It's gotta be in here. I'm a dumbass. It is... It has to... I mixed this up, did I? Yeah, save the game if the level was not completed. This right here should not be in this section, but it should be at the very top. So we can read this properly. So basically this gives us... Wait. Wrong, sorry. Shader Keeper, thank you so much for following. Cakez, if you're alright, did something happen? Why the heck are you streaming today? My wife went unexpectedly to her sister today. Because they invited her. And she was like... Actually, she wanted to go to the gym. And then like she woke me up and I'm like... Okay, so you're gonna go to the gym yet? And she's like... Actually, I'm gonna go to my sister. And I'm like... Nani? You know? And so I'm alone today. She's gonna sleep there because it's literally 2 hours train time away. And so I thought, well, I have a surplus of time because always when my wife is here, I'm expecting to be interrupted. I'm expecting to do other things that I'm not gonna do. If I have this time, I'm streaming. I'm like, okay, why not stream? I'm gonna work on the game anyways. And so then, yeah, I don't have to tell you guys everything I did today on Monday because we're just gonna do it together. So we don't do hash challenges, but we basically ask if the level hash... Wait, what was it? if the hash to level challenge flags and level challenge complete level, if we have not completed that yet, we didn't animate a chest to click before going to town, only if first time beating the level. And here's the problem. Since I'm completing it here, I can't do the chest yet. Which means there's multiple ways to do this. I can make a static bool. First time 1, which is true. Or let's say false. Oh my god, stop! I hate that. I added in a new line that immediately a stupid breakpoint hits. Fuck you! And then if I haven't completed that yet, I'm saying first time beaten the level is true. Then I save the game, because the moment you win, I should also save the game. If I forget to click the button here, I close the game out. I have actually won the level, but then the player has to play the level again because they didn't click any of these buttons. I feel like that's bad game design. Hey Cakez, hey Twani, hope you're doing good, bro. Yeah, Star, I removed Star. Actually, the game yesterday was kind of nice. And again, thank you guys for being so positive about the game yesterday. And, you know, not having many negative messages. I really appreciate that a lot. You know, there were many positive messages. It was a very nice, chill, you know, playing a little bit of a game session. I really enjoyed that. So, yeah. I wrote that on Discord too. Thank you guys. Appreciate it, man. I read the interesting question in a second. When gold animated here. Here's the chest. Display performing heroes, hash to level. So basically, if it's the first time completing the level, that's the easiest. First time 1. Then we want the chest to be here. If not, else we just draw chest open. We draw display chest open. I need that. This is the modal. Yeah, and here is the chest. Where's the chest? Chest animated bounce. Here we just draw the. We don't draw chest open. Animated. Oh, okay. I mean, we can do that.
Countdown to next bad take. 30 seconds.
don't
Countdown
need
to
that.
release. 37,458 days left.
Chest position. And we might have to change the dot animation index here. Flips up. Thank you very much for following. It might be number 2 or something. We'll have to see. Why is this complaining? I feel like I'm doing everything correctly. Oh, because animation index doesn't have a capital I. What does that look like? So now obviously the chest is bouncing because we can open. No, you're lying, bro. You're lying. The level is... How about I just add in another flag to the flags here that says, have you opened the chest yet? Basically like a completion step. I can win the level, right? But I can also open the chest. And if I have won the level but I forgot to open the chest, I can't. So basically I give a level challenge, open chest. Level challenge, open reward chest. If I haven't done that yet, then the chest is just gonna appear. And if someone closes out the game, then they need to beat the level again to open the chest, or I write in some guard code against this. Trying to create a state machine? I don't know. Let's just see. If you haven't, that will be indeed easier. Yeah, I have saved the exactly. hash true level, I think. Dot challenge flags and open chest. If I haven't done that yet, then I want to show the chest. And if I clicked on the chest, display chest open, we need to loot it. So basically this needs to return me true or false. This needs to be a boolean, guys. We need to return let's see, that's interesting. We need to return something, true or false, in this little menu, which is a very long menu actually. We need to return animation time, draw falling sprites. Here, if we do the button, then we return take text, return true. Here this is collect gold. Collect gold button. That's the first one. That, yeah, guys, this will not impress me at all. You can say whatever you want. Doesn't really matter to me, to be honest. Pop active modal. Yeah, this is bad, by the way. This should be done outside. So basically, mark this. This is display chest open. In-game chest open. If we have displayed it correctly, then we want to pop the active modal. Now here we actually see, this is what I had. This was hidden state. This display chest open would pop me the active modal from within the function. And so here we don't have any context for why that happens. Now that this is a boolean, we can actually see the context. It's much better coding. So, but we haven't done everything yet, because we also need to do that here. This would already fix that, and in this case that will be popping the active modal. That would be chest 1 level ID. Now that will be almost it. Darken background, disable clicks, gather choices. There is another pop modal here for sure. Hello, Abath. Good morning.
Good
Actually, sorry, AQ.
nonetheless.
Saturday stream? Yeah, hello,
The
AQ.
money
Yes.
will come to you.
I'm alone today. No one wants to impress you. State machines allow programming to blah blah. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Listen, you can do it that way. I'm doing it this way. The reason why I'm saying I'm not impressed is because I will not be rage bait at all today. If I do it in a certain way and it helps me move forward, that is all that counts. Doesn't really matter if it's good or bad.
Sorry,
doesn't really.
I'm stupid. Times
It's
100.
unimportant. It's unimportant right now.
Correct? I'm a
Totally
programmer
unimportant, sir.
of Belarus.
Brave.
Oh, Belarus. What is this? Wait, is that it? Belarus?
Overlay only when done.
Belarus?
Oh yeah, and
Is
then
that a
over here
game?
it returns false. Again. And then over here we do pop. Oh, that's just a... There we go. Collect gold button.
Company.
See? This should not be happening
It's the
here.
company, of course.
Weißrussland.
Pop active modal if we pressed escape. Perfect. There we go. So now we have display chest open and it will still inhibit the same result. And now we can go back to 1 level ID. If we have 1 the level ID. Hello, Mr. Amida. Hope you're doing good, brother. How's it going, man? You wrote your own renderer. Yes, I did. Now, I don't recommend it too much, though, if you want to make a game. Look at Schedule 1, please. Look at all of the Roblox developers. They make amazing games. You know? And I'm pretty sure the Schedule 1 guy, he must have had some experience in any, like, game before that he played. Whether that be Roblox or something else. These people will be the future of game development. I know that it's getting sued, but it's the people that are suing them are just... They are losers. That's what they are. They are losers, sir. Okay, so this is it. We pop the active modal. We have the chest, and do we save the level here? Or do I save the level in here? I forgot. I think I'm saving it here. And what is this? Take. We add the gold. Generated. We are not saving the level here. Yeah, this is difficult to say. Where do we save the level, right? Because I'm saving a game here. Sorry, not level. Game. I apologize. Game. So this is collecting an item. If I'm saving a game here, then I should also save the game here. Because I've just earned gold. But that could also be annoying. Because now in display chest open we pop the active modal. Well, it's fine, I guess. We complete the level, we save the game. And when we click the home button, we save the game again. We add the gold, that's fine. We earn gold here. This is totally okay. Gold earned. Pop active modal, chest open. We click it, we have chosen an item. I think I'm done. The guy won't get sued anymore, Cakez? Really? Schedule 1 is a Unity game, yes. It's not like nobody played their game, and Verilog, thank you very much for following. It's not that nobody played their game, it's just that Schedule 1 is a better game and name. You don't want to explain, like we've talked about this, right? And it was really fun. Let's see here. Boom, boom. Ah, I got unlucky. I kind of want to build the game again because I feel like I could have gotten better items. I want to get the items I had before, man. I don't want these. Wait. Build again, please. I want this item because that's an amazing stuff. Okay, so I have just collected... Okay, wait. I can open the chest a million times, can I? Okay. That's not how it's supposed to be. Forgot one thing. If I display the chest open, I need to add the flag to it and save the level. Excuse me. Basically, we need to do or equals. And then we save the game. Boy. Sorry. And then I'll put a list here. So yes, today is focus time. Clean up. Save game calls. And I think I want to do it... Can we put it like that? No. So the only way... Oh, cool. That's nice. Oopsie. Very cool. Yeah, I'm putting a list to do here. Maybe we'll do it today, maybe not. Okay, did I build this yet? I don't know if I did. Probably should have built it first. Let's see. I just saved the game. I'm so mad. Okay, but I feel like it's in the wrong position. Guys, is it too high? This fits good. Maybe I need to move it down a bit. I feel like this is a bit annoying. I'll move it down a bit. Just by, like, I don't know, 8 pixels or something. In line with the other bottom. Yeah, I feel like it needs to be a bit down. Yeah, this is a bit better. Okay, cool. Like that. I'm gonna reload the level until I get my staff back, guys. There we go. So I click the staff, it's open. We can't click the chest anymore. We have earned the gold, 181. If I now go to town, we have 412 gold. Nice. So basically, the first entire level is done, so we can replay that. And we have actually now concluded one big task that I wanted today, which makes me really, really happy. I have managed to get a gameplay loop going. We did that in a way. Good enough for now. Check mark. Here. We did that. Multiple levels. Chests need to activate when level ends. Yeah, so this is what I need to do next. If I have a sack on the ground, gold sack, and I have a chest on the ground when the level is about to end, like for example from red, they need to open up first, or I need to collect at least all of the sacks, bling bling bling, and open them, trigger them, and then trigger the chests as well, one by one, in a way. What happens if the player doesn't click the chest? Yeah, so this is what we're gonna do now. This is what we will figure out now. One task at a time, Big W Cakes. Yeah, listen, I told you. It's gonna be a very productive day for me today. I haven't eaten anything yet. We'll wait until we eat. I have a bunch of sausages. Amazing. Prime saw the playtest password on stream now? The demo is private. I don't think he can get it even if he has that password. Because it's entirely private. It doesn't matter. I will ask him when the game is really good. Because I want him to enjoy himself, okay? He's not good enough yet. We still have to work on it, guys. So a lot more stuff that we need to do. Congrats, game. The game... congrats, Cakes. The game looks good. Hey, thank you, man. We are working on basically building out the first 2 levels. And assigning... Well, actually, I just noticed something. Patrolling enemy start point. We don't need the start point. Because we are literally generating that ourselves. We're generating this ourselves, so that one is not needed. We just... I think I coded this yesterday. Oh yeah, guys, you told me that I should have a starting point. Like, wait. Yeah. You guys told me that I should generate the starting point from where they stand programmatically. I did that off stream, for those of you who are wondering. We did that. Yeah. So we can load this now, which should work. Let's see how this functions. These will spawn in round 5 and move to the closest point. I wonder where this guy moves. Hopefully he doesn't move here. Oh, that looks good. Yeah, so these are the closest points. They are where they are on the path on. Cool. We saw it when you went to AFK earlier. Oh, I see. Cool. Alright, so what do we do here? We're getting kind of smacked in the face. I feel like this guy should get this, because that's OP. We might heal him a little bit. Okay, so we are losing, which is bad. But okay, so now we have the mage. And this should be fine, because we just got 300. Very good. Is the standard library bad though? No, it's not bad. It doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna click this chest, but I will leave another chest open later to test what happens when the level finishes. Because right now the chest just vanishes. The gold is easy to collect. We just pop all of the golds. Click, click, click. And then for the chest, we'll have to see. What if we have like 5 chests? Do we just spawn them one by one? I guess we do, right? We just let the player click, like it will click the chests automatically.
Check. Mixed review.
Hello, Zakaza. Good morning, man. How you doing, man? Hello!
Check.
You ready for some coding, bro?
Check.
Yay!
UI bugs. Check.
Hey, kids, did you remember my question?
Check.
No, I forgot. Can you post it again? Also, I need to go to the bathroom. I've been drinking way too much coffee. Holy. I have an interesting question. How did you learn all the math needed for game development? Trigonometry, linear algebra, and some graphics programming math as well. I didn't, yeah. That's the point. when it came to figuring it out, what helped me a lot was this website here. By the way, I feel like I want to talk about this, but I'll talk about this on Monday. My game on Steam had traction from tags until the October 2024. It had about 50 something impressions in the tag page, and then at some point it just went down into the gutter for some reason. Like, I don't have any traction from tags anymore, which anyways, that's a different story. This one here, Desmos. The graph calculator. You can build many, like x times x times x. It's very easy to build some, like x times 2. Sorry, x times 2. Divided by x. Divided by x. Something like that. Some really cool stuff that you can do here. And then sine x. Some really cool stuff you can build, no? With this. And, wow, interesting curve, actually. So yeah, that helped me a lot. And then for basic other stuff, well, I know that when you add two vectors together, they become a new vector. That's already stuff that I knew, but mostly everything else, like how to do rotation and stuff, I just had to learn when it came up. When it became time to learn it, basically. So when I needed to fire a projectile into a direction, I needed to figure out, well, how do I get the correct direction correctly? And what is the speed? And stuff like that. Alright guys, so we'll see what happens when this level is over. I'm also gonna spawn a gold sack. I actually have one already, that's nice. I'll drop a bit more gold. Drop gold, 25. Drop gold, 60. There you go. We save that here. This sack is gonna disappear probably. Yeah, he will. I'm gonna click on that because that's what I earned. So this is what it is, and right now, nothing. 174 gold, but we actually have more. We have 2 more gold sacks. So the easiest thing to do here, when we won level ID, is to collect it. Level state.gold, like, was it sacks? What is it? What is it? Seeds. Money spent. Oh, money bags? No? Oh, game state money bags? Ah. For money bag? Money bag? Money bag dot gold game state save state dot gold plus equals money bag dot gold, or we do level state dot gold plus equals money bag dot gold. And then after that, we game state dot moneybags dot clear. And then we only do this if game state moneybags dot count is greater than 0. If we actually have money bags here, then we need to add all of the money bags. Wait, I mean, we can do a const, right? It doesn't really matter. Cool. Now that should fix the money bag issue. Let's see. 260. Yes. Look at this. So that works. Would be nice to do something else though. Update and draw money bags to do the back duration, draw spite, pick up gold. Oh, gold multi is here. Yikes. So we need that too. Okay, and then the floating message. We just do a floating message for the gold. Picking up gold. Or we do pick up gold. We call it pick up gold. We turn this into a function. This stuff here. Mem copy. Collected coin true. I wonder what that means. I see. So basically, maybe this. We turn this into a function. Here. Or just void, right? There you go. We obviously need to get the money back reference. But maybe we can turn that into a const. Money back, brother. Money, yeah. And then over here, it just says money back. Cool. And now we can use that in the one level ID. Here, we can call pick up gold using the money back. Which makes it really cool, because then that gives us a sound. Watch. Oh my god, that's cool. You saw that, guys? Now we have a cool little... God, I love making progress on the game! Yes! What a good day. Saw what? Well, you heard it. Not saw it. Like, listen. Hear this. Huh? Ka-ching sound, yeah, that's the ka-ching sound that I wanted to achieve with this by calling pick up gold here. And now we need to do the same thing if game state chests, chest drops or something. Hate that. Update and draw chests. What am I looking at? Level state chest drops. For some reason, guys, I put the money bags onto the game state that are related to the level state, and I put the chests that you find in the level on the level state, and now I have money bags on the game state and chests on the level state, and it makes absolutely no sense. So I feel like the game state doesn't need the... It doesn't need the array for anything, really. This is all part of the level. Like, why do I have banners on the game? This should all be, yeah, level data. It's so stupid. I don't know why. But let's put the money back. Where's the money? Where's the money bags? Here. Let's get the money bags in the level state. Stupid. Yeah, I'll fix this in a way, for sure. No, wait, global chest drops? Yeah, here. Money bag. Oh, I don't have a money bag, I see. Where's the money bag? See, let's put it here. The nature sounds are nice. Is it from the music? Yeah, it is. It is. Cakez fucker bars. Thank you very much for the very positive message, Mr. Collector of Stuff. I really appreciate it, brother. I don't know what I did, but thanks, man. Okay, that's the first one. Don't need to do this now, because it's cleared here. Thank you for following, Dizzy. Good morning, bro. Hope you're doing good. I don't have it here. Okay. Fine. Drop gold. This is the function I talk about, and then here. Level state and then level state here. So this is when we have won the level, and we do the same thing if level state chest drops dot count is greater than 0. Then what we need to do here is make a for loop. Well, actually it's very simple. It will always be a for loop, and here too. It's very simple. Const chest drop in level state chest drops. We do if, and this is in update and draw chest drops, update and draw chests. We need to push a modal. And do this, okay. Basically, we need to push a modal for each chest drop. If it's not already pushed, wait, we need to push a modal. If we push a modal, and for each we break out of the loop, is active modal. If it's not already an active modal, we need to push it and send this. So. And then if it's an active modal, game state, open chest ID. Oof, this is difficult. For each chest drop, if it's not open, we check it. If it is open, we display open chest and the item drop, and then that is the unscaled time. And then display open. Display open. I'm getting really annoyed right now. I see. The display chest open. Item drop is taken from here. Okay, I see. This is all we need. And then we can supply the item drop. Let's see if this works. I'm confused. I'm not confused. If I reload the game now, it should just display me. Oh, I see. I changed the state of the game. I get it. I see. I changed the data, the internal data. I see. Your LSP is so slow. You actually have to wait auto-completion to show. Yeah, it's slow. It's slow at analyzing your code in general. Are you operating on large files? Yes, I do. But I feel like this is an excuse to do terrible coding on the side of VS Code or the the providers of the extensions that I'm using there. A file with 30,000 lines of code should not break your IntelliSense. That's just my opinion. But hey, it is how it is. The IntelliSense sucks. I would love it to be faster, but whatever. Reset game. Let's play this again. What about 80,000? No. It shouldn't break even with 1,000,000 lines of code, bro. Maybe then it should slow down, but bro. No. Is it Clang GD? Yeah, it is Clang GD. Yep.
Damn, this is actually looking good. Easily a mixed review / mostly positive.
No, why would a line of why would a file be a problem, bro? I just don't agree. Like, you can disagree, of course, but I don't. Not with the computational power we have today, guys. Sorry. But computers have not gotten slower, they have gotten faster. So how come we cannot pass a measly 100,000 lines of code? This is almost no data. It's just characters, bro. Maybe it's not size, but the quality of code? I don't think that has anything to do with it, bro. Long files basically make the scroll bar obsolete. They do, yeah. If you want good experience of LSP, use Vulkan HPP. I dropped that lib fast. So you mean, like, it's bad? They are finding cracks and you're not gonna engage with trolls? Step one step at a time? No, right now I have no other choice but to engage because I'm waiting. I need to wait on the game. I just need to play till the end. So I can read chat. I don't need to program right now. I just need to get to the end. So in order to debug. A boom! This ability is too OP. You guys will like this, you know what I thought about. The healer will have the healing ability learned first. That will be nice. Holy. Oh, the stream still says paid promotion. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's not true. I'm not being paid to program. Or to work on the game. That's not correct. Thanks, bro. I used to work with a guy who only worked in the command lines. So he set his scrolls to 1 pixel because he never used them anyways. Hey, more power to him, man.
Clear.
I didn't get an item for the mage, I'm sad. Not paid to code feels bad. Why would you? Like, I get paid to code if the game sells well, yeah. Then I get paid to code, bro. Hello, Cakez. What game engine do you use? Is it made in a custom engine? It is a custom engine. It's the C++ engine that uses DirectX in the backend for rendering. It's not Godot. Not Godot, sir. This is not Godot. And MLG, thank you very much for following. Did I say that already? I think I did. It's not Godot with Unreal Engine plugin. What? No, I saw Abbott's comment about Godot. He was really frustrated about the engine, bro. Because he used to make he made a application that no longer works. And the funny thing is that he only updated from 4.2 to 4.4. What a terrible way to have your code be broken, man. Skill issue? I don't think it's a skill issue. I think Godot's programmers just need to be more careful when updating the engine. I just found an improvement. How can your code break from 4.2 to 4.4? That is not even a major version upgrade. I feel like that's terrible. I do. Okay, we'll keep the chest here for now. I have fixed it and it broke on its own, not when I updated the Cakez. Yeah, isn't that because you updated it? Like when it breaks on its own? It just stopped working, yeah. Okay, so let's drop gold. That should work. Oh, this is 0 gold though. Yeah. Drop gold 25. And then here 46. There you go. Okay, so the chest animation should play and the gold should drop. I mean, it does play, but it's in the wrong layer. Okay, and it's really fast. Holy. Okay, that's because of the speed up, by the way. Damn. Okay, wait. So what we need to do here? First, reset the speed up. Then, if we won the level, we push a modal, do a display, and then we do UI change layer by 5 at minimum, maybe even 10. Maybe 10 is better. And then if we manage to do, oh my god, if we manage to get something positive back, then we, the save game is here, and we pop active modal, game, state, chest, open ID. And for the chest drops, we need to remove the chest drop that we are talking about here. So this chest drop, this needs to be a better for loop. This here. And then when we pop the active modal, we do a level state. Chest drops. On I. Dot remove. Wait. Dot remove index and swap doesn't really matter. I. And then instead of using I here, we call this chest index. There you go. That should work. To be honest, the game is looking crisp. Keep up the great work. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Cakez, what does your barber do for a living? He's making games, because it's me. That's me. I made it myself. Ooh, yeah. It's still fast, though. It's supposed to... Why is it so fast? Why is it falling so quickly? I feel like that's too fast. Unscaled time is frame time. Frame time. Real time. I don't understand. Unscaled time is just 1 divided by 60. Why is this so fast? It's confusing. I don't understand why it's so fast. I don't understand this at all. Huh? To gamble window, possible items. We have items, yeah. Animation duration is 4. Falling sprites, delta time is 0.6, 0.16. F11. I mean, this feels like... Oh, sprite data speed. Oh no, that's fine. Delta time, 0.16. Why is it so fast? Maybe it's happening twice. Maybe it's doing this twice? In the same function? Weird. What's up with the CSGO case opening? This is for gambling in the game, making it as exciting to find items in the game. It's breaking here though, so this shouldn't be the problem. This should only draw me one chest, even if I have two. So this should not be the issue. Or is it drawing it? Is it updating it maybe twice? I think it might be updating it twice. That's why. And I know why. You know why it is, guys? I know what it is. This is called twice. It's called here. Since we are updating the levels. So we don't even need to do this at all. Shit. But then when I don't need to do it... You see. Well, I can do an if check here. It's fine. Basically what happens is this. I'm calling the display chest open here. And the... Bro. Oh, I'm gonna lose my mind. So... I do it here too. Because I'm in the level. What is this? We need a fuck cakes counter in chat. Yeah, in-game chest open, that's a modal. And so basically the modals exist next to each other. And I'm winning the level, but I'm also opening the chest. Or what I could be doing is I use a different ID here to open the chest. So when I win the level, I don't push this ID as a modal. I push the one that I use at the bottom, which is it's a bit further down. Where is it? Here. This ID. I push this. But then it uses both of these, so I actually need another ID. And it just undid multiple things at once, did it? I'm so angry that Vim is to chest index. It's fine. And we'll generate a const int chest open forgot to open chest ID is line ID 1. There's a const, and then we push that forgot to open chest ID. Then it won't be the same modal, but it looks the same. Nice. And then we can pop it as well. Like Popeye. And it will all be good. Nice. Found a solution. Happy. Good enough. Don't need the perfect solutions. We just need a solution. Ah. Forgot. It needs to be this. Good stuff. Nice. Watch this, my brothers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now it's fast though. Why is it fast? It's not supposed to do that. Aha. Now it's slow. Wait. Ah, nice. Okay, perfect. So now it's collecting the chests and all of the monies, and then we can say, okay, well, I forgot to open the chest. I'll pick this, and then we can open this chest too. We get, I feel like I should have gotten better items here, but fine. We'll pick this, and then we're done. Fixed. Cakez, a question: if you play a sound for every money bag picked up at the end, well, will the sounds overlap and get louder? No, I just did that. It will only play one sound. That's already in the sound library. And create better items? I do. Oh wow, cool. You saw the level, the coins picked up there. Okay, so this is the level. I've been scripting it a little bit. It is kind of difficult still. But we have a problem. This guy is too strong. Watch. You can easily beat these guys. Boom. He kills both of them easily. Now we're gonna leak a lot, but yeah. Essentially, he can two-shot these very easily because his ability, the Scratch, is overpowered. Scratch is OP. And then we need to quickly place another unit. Yeah, Scratch is OP. I need to nerf it. It's too easy to beat the game like this. I've tested many different strategies here. This one is a strong one. The goal for today is to make this level complete. 12 rounds would be nice. And to playtest different approaches. Yep. But it's bad tower placement then, so it is okay. This is still okay placement. It's not perfect, but yeah, I can see what you mean. He now has a terrible position on the map, right? Create no play zone. Don't allow players to put tangies there. Yeah, well, maybe. Maybe. Oh, we got an item. Nice. And I get dog items. Fine, we'll get the bleed chance. What is round 4? Why is there no enemies coming? Okay, so round 4 sucks. Every time you question round 4, where is it? Goblin starts immediately, but... Wait, round 4? That was round 4? No way. Wait, no, wait, sorry. What did I do here? Did I just press enter? Hate Vim. I hate Vim.
Am I so out of touch?
Hate Vim.
Zemayo just subscribed. Hello.
Mr. Zimai, hello there, sir. Thank you so much for the support. 41 months, man. Dude. Okay, so this is the one. Hey, they start at 10? What are you doing? Start them at 0, bro. That's dumb. Okay, so that was stupid, but it's fine. It is going to spawn a little less, but it's still okay. That's not Vim, buddy. Sometimes when I press the undo button, it does multiple undos at the same time instead of one. So when I accidentally, let's say I accidentally add in 2 line breaks here, the Vim plugin of VS Code might undo the two line breaks, but it also might undo another variable that I changed, and it introduced another error that I did fix before. That's why I hate it, because it's dumb. It's stupid how it behaves, and that's a bug in Visual Studio Code. I know that from the Vim plugin, but still. Okay, so till round 5, this is all scripted decent. Then round 6, round 7 is there. 8. I think we have till round 9 done. Let's see. Could it be a keyboard breaking? No, I'm literally pressing the U button once. It's not pressed multiple times. That's not the issue. Uh-oh. I might need another one. Oh, now there's the first archer that's coming. He's doing 50 damage, by the way. But he has less HP. Okay. Yeah, this is still me testing the mechanic, right? So far it looks okay. I have to be careful not to die. Okay, that seems reasonable. Now I have to maybe heal this guy. Or, I mean, I could put one here, but... I might just heal him. Cakez, do you have ClangGD extension enabled for the Microsoft or the Microsoft C++ one? It's ClangGD. Just uninstall the bindings and use the arrow keys. It's not like you use anything besides JKL. No, it's really comfortable to use JKHL, bro. Back to normal editing? No, I don't want to go back, man. Okay, so this one's a difficult round. Round 7. There's 3 attacking dudes coming. Yikes, I have 2 dudes that are very low. Just gonna place this guy in front so he gets hit. But actually, oh my god, this guy has almost no life. Uh-oh. I can't see his HP bar, so that needs to be fixed. Draw entity. Hero. If we have a hero, I need to see the HP bar. That's definitely broken. Huh? Where's the HP bar? Oh, I see. Draw HP bar. It's here. Entity. Dark bar behind. HP bar on top. Saturday stream in this economy? Yes, yes, sir. I was gonna make progress on the game anyway, so I thought, why not stream it? We've already made good progress. Now is the HP bar. It doesn't show up on top of all the heroes. It should always do that. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Draw HP bar, bro. Search for it. Control Shift F. Draw HP bar. God. Sorry. Listen, man. The Vim searching sucks. Balls. Okay, here. Draw H. It doesn't even show this thing. The thing. I need to have a better layer. It needs to always show up on the hero. Get transform. Transform layer. So this here determines if has component. Please give me intelligence. I'm so tired of this. Whatever. Has components. Entity. The value of entity, I guess. Oh wait, the address of entity. The address of entity, comma, component, hero. Wait, it's supposed to draw a UI quad, but the layer is broken. I already do this. Wait, what? Did you try cursor? Or one of those AI-based stuff? No, I did not. VS Code search is the thing that sucks. It's, again, the Vim search in VS Code, yeah, I know. Well, I'm already checking it here. It says draw UI quad, but then animated white bar in the middle. The entire layer should be done here. So basically, this will be in front of the entity if it's an enemy. If it's a hero, then question mark. Then I want the the layer to be calculate layer UI, and then the sub layer will just be entity.position origin.y, and otherwise it is just entity layer, and then we can get rid of. We can always draw a quad, I think. And it should work, because we are drawing... Oh, this is annoying. Oh, okay, well, layer is in front, and then we'll just draw quads here. Maybe that works. test this. I agree, Vim is better. Okay, so that is... Oh. Of course. Of course. I have an idea. So basically that's the dark bar behind layer UI 0. Then in front, in front, in front. I think that should work. Okay, good. So let's go back one step before we placed the mage. I want to place the mage and get an item for him. Watch this, guys. I'll place the mage, then save the game and click on the chest. Hey, it works! We got an item for the mage, ruby stuff. Nice. And so, guys, what do you think about the HP bars showing up like this? Give me some feedback here. Now you can always see the HP bars. Test if it's over options. It's not over options because it's the very basic layer of UI. It will never be over options or anything else. Oh, it's over this though. It's on top of this. Uh-oh. I think HP bars only when not at 100%. Yeah, yeah. They do. Look at the one at the bottom here. He doesn't have an HP bar. This might be on top now. We'll have to see. Yeah. 5 is too much. We'll have to test. At least this is on top now. Okay, this is fine. Now yeah. Oh my god, this guy's dying. Shit. Wait, well, I wasn't paying attention. Right? Wasn't paying any attention, so that's normal. Alright, so round 8 will be the round where... Damn, this guy takes a lot of damage, man. Goodness. Kill him. Of course he has to take another hit. Oof. Yike. Oh my god. Okay, we finally got the healer. Good. And so the idea for the healer is the following. She has heal available. And I need to give more... let me see. Story... Script... Story! Thank you, asshole. It gives us 420 gold. Watch this, guys. This will be good. Oh. Let's get this. Angie TD, yeah. Is your UI like a global stack you push and pop to? Yeah, yeah, somewhat. So, Ramis, the idea is the following. I draw a UI element in a layer. And the layer is always an integer value, and I can increase and decrease the layer. And since when I draw a UI quad, I don't want to supply the layer into the function every time. So I thought I create a function that says increase the layer of the UI by 1 or by n. And so when I call that function, now every single draw call that comes after this, it's like a state machine, a terrible one, will use that layer, the layer n. And then I can decrease the layer back to 0 by doing -n. I hate UI code, and me too. And so now there's this trade-off of, okay, I'm gonna use the layer 1, and I'm gonna increase the layer by 5 points, by 5 integer value. And then I have to make sure that I decrease the value by 5 after drawing everything in the layer 5. And so I think it might be better if I change that to just supplying the integer value to the UI draw call. Oh my god, I'm literally dying here, bro. Stop. Yeah, this is a little difficult, but look at that. Lo and behold, we have the healer. We have 420. And we can place the healer and give her heal. I feel like the first heal didn't do anything. Am I dumb? Gala Space and Prostoludin. Thank you very much for following, you guys. Eh? Wait a minute. So we unlock the healer here. I place the healer. And I do... Oh, she healed him. I see. She first healed the guy here. Because he had less HP. What do you guys think? And now I can... This is the end of the scripted rounds to the healer. I'm done with the scripted rounds. Number 9 spawns archers and dudes. And now we can actually let the player engage with the mechanic fully. Because now there can be more enemies that spawn on round 9. Let's see how that plays out with what I have programmed so far. Like OpenGL philosophy, basically. Yeah, terrible philosophy. They do already? Great. What do you mean? I stop every now and then to see a stream, and holy shit, the game has evolved. Great job. Hey, thank you, man. Yes, the HP bars show up only when they need to. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, wow. It's actually close. The guy gets shredded. Oof. Ooh, my god. Okay, I think round 9 was nice, actually. Looking good. Yeah, you like it? So now we need to... Basically, I could end the level here, right? But I feel like I want to challenge the player a little bit more. I want to give them an easy round now to find an item. So round 10 should be another item round. Round 9. Round 10 is not done yet, not implemented. I want to drop another silver thing here. And we'll see. Are you playing to test, or is it an integration method? I'm playing to test how the game feels. Yes. I'm trying to finish level 1 and level 2 today. This is level 2. We are currently on round 9 out of 12. You finally got the auto tiler right. Congrats. This is not an auto tiler. This is the spline. Mo, thank you very much for following. How did you do the curved paths? Do you have a video where you did it? Would appreciate it. Probably picked the wrong chat to ask a question. Great job on the game. Best of luck. Look at my YouTube live. Look at my YouTube live, bro. There is... there are a couple of streams where I did this. I don't have a video on that out. But I have a YouTube live stream VOD thing, playlist. Just click on the live tab in the YouTube channel. You will find the spline streams there. I might do a video on that, but these videos typically don't do that well. So it's currently a waste of time. Currently. Later on, when I have time, sure. What about the copyrights? Hello everyone, I want to stream my journey learning game development and my first games. Can I stream on Twitch the YouTube videos or other content creators about teaching others the game development? If you make your stream just playing other types of videos, that might be a bit weird. But if you stream and you, let's say, react to those videos, I guess that's fine. I don't know what you're trying to do here. But if you watch a video to learn from on your stream, that's totally okay. Like, people do that all the time. That is normal. So where's around... Wait, round 9? I hate that. I hate that undo. It really pisses me off. So is this actually the round 9 that we're talking about? Or is this from the first? Crossroads. Yeah, Crossroads should only have rounds until round 8, because round 9 doesn't exist for Crossroads. Cool thing is, guys, when I'm done with these rounds, right? And I'm I'm building an endless level. I can steal some rounds here and there. Okay, so these are all the rounds for Campsite Crossroads. Good stuff. They are mostly locked in. This is the rounds for the next level, the second one that we're talking about right now. Let's see here. Just a small streamer getting started on the journey, and I will follow YouTube videos about creating stuff in Godot. Oh, that's totally fine, man. Bro, don't worry about that at all. That is totally fine. If someone here in chat says anything else, then they are lying to you. Because there are some trolls here sometimes. It needs to be transformative. No, it doesn't, because he's not posting it on YouTube. If you post a tutorial on YouTube and you just steal it from someone, sure, but he's just learning it, so it's not his intention to post that on YouTube. Okay, so round 10 should be a silver enemy, a silver rat. Let's get that one out of the box immediately. We need a silver rat, 1. When it will spawn, I don't know yet. What else? Round 10. What else do we spawn? A silver round? Maybe first, second here? 4 goblins? Well, we have 370 life. Who told you to start? No one. You could always watch the video on a second screen. No need to even have it on the stream if you don't react to it, right? You think it's... Listen, I'll show you something. You think this... No, I'm not gonna get derailed here. That's super weird, bro, what you're talking about, free space. You're looking to the right, some people just hear some weird voice and nothing happens on your screen. I think that's just terrible for the viewer. Because they don't see anything that you're doing, so they can't follow along. I need to go to the bathroom, guys, so... Yeah, I need to go to the bathroom. We can play the rounds out to see how it feels, but it's definitely not done. We need to drop an item in this round. Hey Cherries, how you doing, man? And Vikis, my man, how you doing, bro? Good morning, you guys. There you go. The Fiverr guys on vacation. Wait, those trolls just slide? Yeah, they slide because I just want to test the mechanic. There's no need to spend a lot of time fixing something or drawing something if you're not even gonna put it in the game. But guys, out of the how do you say that? To gather some feedback, what do you think so far of the enemies attacking back? What you have seen up until now? You haven't played it yet, of course, right? What do you think so far? How does it feel just watching it? For those of you who watched a bit, right? Okay, so round 10. We have 84% chance. Much better than before. You like it? Can you do a round to show it off? I will do a round now. Yeah, we are building a round for that right now. 4 archers. Actually, should we try 4 archers? We just lean into it? We do 4 archers at 30? And then they spawn like 1 second from... Oh no, that would be too much. Let's try 4. And then fast the rats. We start together with the silver rat. Have fun, everyone. I got started on my journey. Bye. Yeah, bro. See you. And you have a good time, you know? Don't try to do too much in the beginning. Try to stay consistent. That's more important. Alright, we do 4 archers, a silver rat, and then we have a fast enemy rat. What else could we do? We could spawn normal rats too. But when? .2, 0.6. Then that's half of these, and they spawn like that together. Let's see. Maybe that's a good round. We'll have to see. This is what the round looks like on 10. We have a lot of rats spawning here, and then a lot of rats, and we have hopefully a drop. Let's see how that feels. So there's the drop coming. Oh, it actually is 100% chance. Nice. So we get another drop, and we get one for the healer. Attack speed, lightning damage. So now we have an upgrade for the healer. We already have heal. But I kind of want to heal this guy, though. Can I somehow manage to heal this guy? Or do I replace this guy? Put him somewhere else. You need to have like waves of enemies that need specific upgrades, like in balloons. Yes, but we already have one. Oh my god, almost lost. This guy. Bruh. Okay. With specific upgrades like in balloons will come, for sure. Right now, I'm trying to introduce the mechanic of enemy setting my heroes. I guess I'll just do this. And then when they have enough money... Ah, this sucks. She's gonna get healed, and then she heals him. I think that should be fine then. Need a building that heals them slowly? Well, this guy has an ability to heal himself. Health banner, but I don't have that unlocked yet. Let's see. In this game, a boss can be a juicer. Okay, so now it becomes kind of trivial with this. So I like that. I think I'll do this. Okay, now. I think round 10 was fine. Let's make round 11 and 12. I think round 12 is easy. I'm only going to spawn goblins. We're gonna spawn 4 archers. We're gonna spawn all goblin types. We're gonna spawn goblins, blockers, and archers. We start out with 0 and spawning 4 goblins. Then we spawn 4, 16. At 16 we spawn the blockers. And then plus 16, 32 we spawn the archers. Let's see how that feels. So that's round 12. Okay. Now, how do I do round 11? What do we do on 11? We just got an item drop. So what would round 11 be? Difficult to say. I don't want to repeat the same. We're definitely not going to do another silver rat. And I'm tired of always doing rats. But I guess I have to. Maybe we just spawn a lot of fast rats. Let's see how that feels. Let's just test out. Doesn't need to be perfect. Is there any unexplored ideas in your game you can't wait to get into? Is your game plan pretty much set to release? What I haven't gotten into yet is making a huge and cool boss. That's what I'm excited for. But I need to build up to this slowly to make it work. If I just make a boss, it just doesn't work like that. For example, what I'm working on right now is units taking damage and being attacked by enemies. This doesn't work out well, then there's no need to make a boss, because... well, this needs to be baked into the game. Okay, so they are attacking now, but we get heals, so that should be fine. Yeah, I'll need feedback on this. I'll just test this out. And why is there no enemies coming? So round 11 sucks, because they start at 10. I want to start them at 0. So that was already annoying. Okay, so a bunch of fast rats now. Let's see. Wait, that's it? There was nothing. 60? Now that's gotta be too many. 80 plus 420 fast rats, that's like 400 gold. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's a lot. That's a train. God damn, brah. But I mean, that makes it exciting because there's a lot of stuff coming here. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, so round 12. Let's see how the round plays out if I just let it play. I think that's too easy. These guys can block, so they are annoying. Oh wow, okay. Almost. I mean, I don't hate it. But I feel like round 12 needs to be much more difficult. So for example, maybe I just decrease this by 3, and spawn 5. Maybe that will be an interesting. That's a round to test if the player is strong enough. Yes. Guanchu, thank you very much for following. And so this is what I want you guys to play when I'm done with building all of the stuff needed for the demo. Maybe I go from 4 to 5 to 6. Oh my god. Oh wow, I feel like that's a bit more. Because you can still win. Let's try 4 to 5 to 6. This will be crazy, man. But I mean, it's also the second level. Hey. With this amount of enemy damage, the healer is mandatory and there's zero strategy involved. That is incorrect. Right now, yes. It's basically telling you, use the healer here. But you can still get this right here. And you can also do the following. So you are wrong. There is a lot more strategy involved. I can take this guy. I can give him armor. And if I go home, if I want to, I can spec this guy into heal banner. Okay? And then this guy will be able to heal himself. And then I don't need a healer. So yes, there will be many different strategies, but at this point in time, healer becomes quite important. Yes, I agree. Test it? I will test it. Yeah, that's part of the... But right now I'm testing this. 15 enemies. Let's see. They start spawning faster and faster. That's the point. Right, so let's place this guy here. Give him armor and this and this. You see he doesn't take that much damage now? It's close. See that? Possible. Already won. It's already a different outcome. And so that is one strategy, to put a blocker here. And the cool thing is... Oh, the chest reward here, of course. The second map should also have a green chest. Let's put that here. I'm happy. Like, this is starting to shape up. Look, shape up very well. There we go. Chest rewards. Let's go back one round. Cakes, can't you make the enemy spawn rounds thing inside of the level builder? Would be amazing to just do it in-game. Yes and no, because then I always have to switch back between here, and I would have to... I can... And I would have to program in all of the UI, which right now I don't need to finish the game or put it out. So I'm just not doing it right now, because it's faster to do it this way. And it is not holding my progress at all. If it was faster, then I would do it. But spending the time changing the level editor right now is not feasible. So I'm gonna give this guy even maybe the war banner too. And then he will get... I wonder how it looks when he doesn't have armor. If he will lose or not. Damn, that feels good. Oh, he's losing. Without armor, he's losing. But hey, let's see what it looks like if I lose a couple of units here. They kill me. I think I can still win. Yeah, I can still win. So it's not a big deal, because that's the last round. That's fine, man. Yeah, I want this to be maybe a little bit overtuned, but we will be able to fine-tune this over time. That's why I need your feedback. So I can place this as much as I want to. Your feedback will tell me more if it's a good idea or not. Let's give him this too. Yeah, now he's able to defend against these guys easily. Armor. This makes armor more important. And the cool thing is, when I click on the chest, I can also get a shield. Got unlucky here. Oh, I actually got the shield. And now I get this too much armor, but I get 20% block chance. So I can now pick the shield and make this guy be my tank. The healer ability looks OP. 2 short cooldown. You don't need any defense, just pop a healer. It depends on how you implement it. I might nerf heal, but yes. Cool, so this is actually what I wanted to do, guys. We have 699 gold. We can spend money here if we want to. We can even get money for this guy, which we don't even have yet. So I'll have to put this as store. Is that shop? Where's this thing here? Shop. Shop shows items that can't be used yet. Ranger. Okay, now sacks plus chests need to activate them when the level ends. Done that. Should I put this in the to-do list of something? Let me see here. I don't want to show anything I'm not supposed to show. Because I am streaming. Balancing, other. Yeah, this one is what I wanted to put here. Look at all of the things that I did. Now activate. Activate slash pick up. When the level ends. Basically when I'm winning. But okay. So that would be 1. Cool, we got that done. Let's see here, what else? What did we do as well? Clean up save game calls. We can look at this now. Health globes. Goblin sack, D4 bad. Fallen heroes don't appear. Yeah, that is something I'll do later. Don't want to do that right now. The shop, we'll see. Now do a different unit placement strategy. See if it still holds, Cakez. Sure, but I would rather make it so that you guys do this. And also, what is this level? Murky waters? I haven't done that yet. I need to build a guard. I need to build a guard against this. Which is simple. The guard against this is just to not have this map. Lol. Story maps, where's this? Just to not have the enum. That's the guard. Curly Forest. So yeah. We have completed the story, guys. That's nice. Curly Forest is something I will do later. So you don't get to play the ranger. That sucks. Or I just unlock the ranger after completing the 3rd level. You should getting the last star really hard. Yeah, I'll think about how you get the last star. 11 was one of the more interesting rounds so far. Actually, maybe a choker in the mid. That is the main target. Cakez, I wish the game warns you when a strong level is coming. Would make it feel more fair. Yes, it will. I have this on the to-do list somewhere. Maybe here. Interesting stats. Placing units. Specific enemies drop. Change taunt. FPS. I have it somewhere. Add proper spline. Calculation. Building. Loading. Oh. I think I did that, actually. Clean up all items. It did. Split arrow should be 80 plus damage. Tutorial explaining double speed and play buttons. It's here somewhere. I mean, I'll put it here for now. Add level warnings like in balloons. Strong enemies. Armor, invis, block, damage, stuff like this. Slave marked by ranger there. Yeah. Okay, I feel like I'm done, guys. I could do some more coding, but I need to work for my work. We can maybe watch a video or something. What do you guys think? Wukong after? No, I have finished what I wanted to finish, which is these 2 levels, and I polished the chest pickups. We can now open the chest. Yeah, I was very productive. And now the rest of the stuff is just do the endless mode of the level, but for that I need to draw the sprite here. I need to make this bigger. And then let you have another section here to play this in endless mode, or just add another button. Challenge mode or something. Start, challenge. I'll have to think about UI. So, react time, I don't know. Oh, I make my test class. Like, I haven't even prepared anything. I just went online. I didn't even think. These videos are, unfortunately, they are too long. So yeah. Endless modes are bad and doesn't bring anything good to the game, Basic. Yeah, you say that, but you're not making the game. Job on the weekend? Yeah, I have a lot of stuff for my work to do. Update bot time? No, I'll do that when I'm done with my work, guys. I will focus on that when I'm done with my work, which I'm not. You guys have any interesting video? I can check the Giza on YouTube for a second here. Go to my playlists. Watch later.
This is a YouTube advertisement for a mobile.
Let's see. I did have very interesting videos that I found. This one is a bit long. You can't even see it. I feel like this one is interesting but a bit long. We have watched that. We have watched that. I think we have watched this. I want more time with this because this will take a while to look at. Replayable versus unreplayable games. I don't know if we have watched that. How I made 500,000 with my first indie game. You think that's interesting, guys? React to your previous stream. What happened to the only coding day? I'm done. I'm done with what I wanted to do. Now I'm gonna take a small break, maybe go outside, catch some sun, and then I need to work. I have done everything I wanted to do. I thought it would take me longer, but I've crossed off many things to do on the list. So now we have 2 complete levels to play. You can find items in these 2 levels. And that's about it. Yeah. And you can replay those 2 levels. And the last thing that is needed is the challenge mode, which I need to think how I built that. And I probably need to extend this UI for that as well. Or maybe not, because I want to have a ladder to the right. And in order to do the challenge mode, I think we first need to do a stream about Steam API. I want to use the Steam API to track leaderboards. And so I feel like that would be more interesting on an entire stream on Monday or something, you know? So we could do, I'm not deciding what I do now, but we could do a stream on Monday where we learn Steam API. And then we try to do a leaderboard. Leaderboard adds so much, it does, yes. And so that would be the first step. And then after that would be to think about how one could do an endless level. And for that, I just need to relax and think. And usually I come up with these ideas after I've taken a break or went out for a stroll. And so there's no need to do that right now because it would just be a bad result. You need time and space to come up with interesting ideas and you can't force them. I can come up with more ideas right now, but I feel like I need a bit more time for this. Or when taking a shit, exactly, sir. Are you gonna have a campaign that locks units like Rush TD? I'm gonna have a campaign where you unlock units that are captured in cages. And when you have unlocked them, the cages are open. The first map is unlock the mage. The second map is unlock the healer. The third map will be unlock the ranger. And stuff like that. And there, each map will introduce a new gameplay mechanic to the user that the unit that you're unlocking is good against. So for example, for the next map, I'm thinking of adding in flying enemies. Bats, in particular. Probably bats are something that is related to goblins, and then the ranger plus the mage, maybe plus the healer, are the only ones that can actually attack the bats. So any ranged unit can attack the bats, but the melee unit right here cannot attack them. And so then, and since I'm thinking, like, for those of you who really want to know what I'm thinking of is, I'm thinking of a level where the entire left part of the level is separated by water, and then bats fly in a patrol pattern here, and a ranger could be used to shoot over the river to hit the bats, but the mage and the healer don't have the range. And if you don't clear out the bats fast enough, then they just overwhelm you when they eventually go from patrol state to finish the level state. That is like an interesting level idea that I have, but that will take a lot more time to implement, and I probably won't do that for the demo because I need to make sure that this mechanic of enemy setting the player is actually fun. You know, if this is fun, is this fun when these guys bonk on each other? They hit each other, you know? Is this fun? Don't know. We'll see. Anyways, shall we watch a video? The 500k video? Why not, right? Let's not spend too much time talking and actually doing something. Let's... How do I do this? Open link in a new tab?
We've been chatting quite a bit about master tracks on this.
Okay, so this is still the index. I don't like that a lot, because I don't want to link that. Let's watch this, whatever. Let's see. It's always nice to see a success story. You should add balloon enemies to your game. Okay, he's an outlier. Yeah, he's an outlier, but... Oh, I see. Wishlist now. I see that. That's an actual fun thing, bro. Nice. He's an outlier. Yes, he is. I mean, I would call 500,000 an outlier too. For sure. Let's see here. How we made. So that's a team. How many of you guys in chat are actually game developers that make a game in a team? How many of you are solo developers trying to make a game? I'm solo. I have some people, there are some people here that are actually working in a team, but I feel like most people, they work alone, right? Or am I just, is this just an impression I have? Both, solo here, solo, 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 I solo. Duo, or Digot Life here, duo, that's nice. So with your buddy, I guess. Hi, I'm solo too. Yeah, Hitman Egoist on YouTube. You are solo. Duo here. Solo and a team. Yeah, null exception. I know about you. Yeah. And then really super cool is also making his game alone. I'm still in college, so it's a hobby, not even indie yet. But that's fine though. I mean, hey, out of your hobby that can spawn something great. So I work in a massive team. You said you made your game solo. Who am I? You're lying. I'm the programmer guy and he's the creative head doing the art and story and so on. Oh, that's awesome. Solo, yeah. I feel like most people make their game solo. That's how they get into game development. And then along the way, if you do game jams, you can meet people. Or you have the fortunate situation, you meet someone in your university and you make stuff together. That would be the best, I feel like. Because you're already friends and then you... Yeah, like for example, the Grinding Gear Games guys. They started to make their game together in university. They met each other in the computer room or the I don't know, informatics, whatever that's called, computer science room in the university. And they both wanted to make games together and they thought they could make better games than everyone else. And they were correct. They made the best ARPG ever, even though it has problems right now. Still the best.
We've been chatting quite a bit about master tracks on this channel, but I thought in this video it'd be interesting to take a look back at our first project.
What is this?
We've been chatting quite a bit about master tracks on this channel, but I thought in this video...
Master tracks? Like, do I lack some context here, sir? Wishlist now. I thought the game is out. Master tracks. Oh, I see. So what he's trying to say, mumbling, is they are trying to get wishlists for mass tracks. But the video is about the previous game they made. Okay, I mean... I don't know what the game is about. Is it a management type game? Nani? So you're basically... How do you say that in English? Operating on humans? You're testing on humans? Is that what they're doing here? Yikes. That's crazy. Okay. And so it's like Roller Coaster Tycoon, but you're operating on humans. How do you say that? Not operating on humans, but you are experimenting on humans. And the first one was The Means Warp. It's a bit loud, guys. Let me change that. Sorry about that. The Means Warp. 400... Oh, wow. 70%. Yikes. When did the game came out? 2023. And it had a peak player count. I mean... Yeah, 70, 90. This was a free key giveaway. 29, 30 players. Hey, that's good. That's not bad. They made 500,000 with this game. That's crazy. And this is what it looks like. So this is like a another management type game, right? You are in space and your ship starts to fall apart and there's a bunch of enemies attacking. You need to repair your ship. You need to make sure that you survive in space, and then you can go between, yeah, survival, online co-op, space, yeah. And let's read some of the reviews. Why don't people like it? So this is a good game. It's such a shame that there isn't a save feature in single player. Single player needs balancing too. Shame, it could be a great game, good concept, good execution, just needs a few updates. Mainly a save feature and balancing. Aha! Okay, so you can't even save a normal game? That's odd. Feels like a bit lazy to me, to be honest. Only 500k? I would be quite happy with 500k, yeah. So there's like people in chat that maybe have never released a game and they're like, only 500k for this game? What? It cost, wait, it has a free, wait, that's the wrong one. This one's wrong too. Where is it? How much is the game? Oh my god, 19 euros? Wait, what? Steam revenue calculator. Wow. Let's say it's dollar price, right? But we could do 19.5. And then reviews is 410, was it right? Huh? Huh? What's going on here? It's 400 reviews. Well, you're talking about $19. Did I do something wrong? There's no way they earned 50k, guys. Estimate. That's the worst estimate I've ever seen. This is the worst. There is no way that this is calculated correctly. This revenue calculator is absolutely atrociously bad. It's insane. No. No, so basically calculate. What you do is you take the reviews, 410, you multiply that by 50, that is the sales. Then you multiply that by 19.5, which is what they got. And then you multiply that by 0.7 to get your share, 279,000. That is more likely. And the guy in the video says they actually earned 500,000. So let's see. So I feel like there's something wrong with this.
It'd be interesting to take a look back at our first project, This Means Warp, and how it did commercially. So it took in about $500,000 of net revenue.
How many do you have in your team though? Top 1% is 4 million, top 5% is 2. Wow. So the person in chat, Mr. Cakez Fart, you know, and this is bright, I know. You said only 500,000. This is top 5%. It's like top 2%.
This video, we're going to look into the details behind that number and some of the lessons that we learned along the way.
Okay, good. Let's see. Get lucky or what? Just get lucky? Okay, we're watching an ad right now. Nice. How I made 500,000.
Warp is a online multiplayer spaceship management roguelite. So it's essentially taking the format and setting of FTL and combining it with the kind of chaotic.
So he doesn't have a save game because it's a roguelite. That's why he's not saving the game. I see.
Real-time action of games like Overcooked. The game came out in 2022, published by Jagex, who are known for the RuneScape franchise.
They have a publisher even. So how did they earn 500,000 then if you have a publisher too? Bro, what you talking about? I want to see the numbers, because let's say you remove even 70% from that. Now you're looking at 30% from that. Now you're looking at 195,000. He said 500,000 net revenue. Okay, I see. Wow, then that's only 200,000. Well, still. Let's say 200,000.
And was built over a 5-year period by a 2-man team.
5 years. For 200,000. And then that's not even taxes. Hey, that's better than me. That's better than me. That's better than me, bro. Could be better. Hey, it could be much worse. True. Yeah. He said 500k net. Yeah, sure. Okay, so let's say 500k, right? Multiply that by 0.7. And I'm just saying, okay, their publisher takes 30%. Sorry, 30%. Then you divide that by 2. Taxes. Let's say it by 2. Divide that by 5. Hey, that's still good, man. That's not bad, bro. I will take it too, yeah? Yeah. I mean, that's good. Sure. And the cool thing is, when you have out a successful game like that, it also bleeds over to the other games that you make. So that's nice. Review-based estimate based on out of my ass. Hey, it kind of works, okay? We were only off by 100k. Yeah, it depends on what type of taxes you pay. I like to divide it by 2 because I live in Germany. So for you, that might be different. Germany is... It sucks, essentially.
Myself doing all of the coding, and my friend Matt, who did all of the art and animation for the...
Nice. So, by the way, guys, do you see this? Listen to this again. I want to reiterate this. They spent 5 years on this, okay? 5 years. So when you take 2 years, 3 years, 4 years for your first game, or it takes you that long to release your first game, maybe you make multiple games, but you only release one of them, that's fine.
project.
I was like, yeah, I can give you a hand with that. I was like, I don't have time to work on video games though. Like I got other things going on. And like,
Net means no more cuts though, doesn't it? After Steam cut and such. I don't think they made 500,000 after Steam, after the publisher. There's no way. I just don't believe that. They must have had the most insane review to sale ratios then. I doubt that. No way.
that didn't work out for me very well because, well, here we are.
Maybe they'll explain.
So let's dive into the numbers.
Yeah.
At the top, we have the net revenue of about $500,000. So
See,
this
I
is
told
actually
you.
quite different to other indie game breakdowns because for us, this is not based on sales and actually largely came from the minimum guarantee in the publishing contract combined with the incentives and government grants available here in Ireland.
So they just got money from the government. And they're literally lying. That's not the revenue of the game. See, I told you guys, there's no way. There was something fishy going on. I knew it. Okay, see, like out of my ass, yeah, out of my ass. The numbers were not wrong, not right. Government employees, yeah. That's unfair. That doesn't count. You can't count that as revenue. But I mean, hey, to be fair, they basically played the government and they won. So, hey, you can say that they played the game and they won the game. Maybe we should do that too, you know? I cannot get easy Bürgergeld. I'm in a situation where I earn too much to get Bürgergeld and I earn too little to basically, yeah, to be in a good spot. I'm in the worst position ever. I hate it. We tried.
Breaking down the numbers, we had the $500,000 figure at the top, but a series of costs that were associated with production of the game. So we did all of the programming as well as art and animation.
Why do you spend 6,000 on art when you have a person doing the art? Is that his salary? Over 5 years? That's not a salary, bro. How did he even do the art? Like, how did they do this? I mean, I guess they... Okay,
All of
let's see.
the programming as well as art.
Why do you spend
The program
4,000 on software? What did they buy? They bought Adobe products, 100%. Apple. That's what they bought Premiere Pro to make the video, 100%. License, ChatGPT. None of this will make sense, really?
programming as well as art and animation for the game, but got some help in with 2D illustrations. For example, some of the characters that you can see behind me, and also things like.
Though I have to say, when you make a thumbnail for your game, letting a professional do it, that costs about 1,000. The Steam picture for each game. If you make a professional picture like that, it costs a lot of money.
Music, the licensing for software.
Yeah, they have an artist, but they still pay 6K. I don't understand. But the art looks good.
A few plugins that we got from the Unity Asset Store. Marketing the game. For example, we traveled to PAX in Seattle and EGX in London. And then there's also quite a lot of
So basically they put their game out in PAX and London.
behind the scenes stuff for running a business in general that adds up. So There's also lawyer fees.
$1,000 a month. So that's gotta be for the publisher or something? What did they spend the marketing? Why don't you say what you got? Okay.
Fees for negotiating contracts, company
Legal?
formation, accountants, all that kind of stuff. As a whole, we spent around $50,000 in making the game, excluding the time that we spent on it.
Excluding the time that we spent on it. Yeah, so they were working
If
probably.
you subtract that from the net revenue and then split it between us over 5 years, that works out to about a $45,000 salary each.
Wait, so that's net. That's what you got. How much of that is the game? There's a situation, a shit ton of marketing art that needs making, like those posters behind them. This is stuff that takes time, and they might want to spare the game artists from doing that. Very common. I see. Makes sense.
Which is not bad. We're pretty pleased with that.
No. What do you mean? You just make up a number. So how much of that is the game? Tell me.
The minimum wage here in Ireland is about 25,000, so we comfortably beat that. And considering both
Now you're just boasting. You're making me. This guy's
weren't
turning me
always
into a hate
working on the
watcher.
game
I have to stop.
full-time over the course of that period, we're really happy with the financial results. Before you go
How much of that was the game, and how much of that was the grant you got from the government? Huh? How much did you cheat the government for?
off making
You
indie
just kept the money.
games to try and make you millions,
They asked the government for money. They didn't need to work this entire time. So they had like a couple of 100,000 from the government. And then they made their game. They released the game and they didn't. You don't have to pay the money back, do you? You just get a grant. They just support you, right? You don't pay back the money, do you? Work smarter. Yeah, they just split the profits, exactly. It depends on the details, yeah? Great guys took everyone's money and made a game with mixed reviews. Scamming the government. I mean, hey, Ireland is betting rich. Is betting right now, we rich. I don't think the government cares. Okay, so guys, what we learned from the video so far is that if we want to make a successful game, we need to go to Ireland and enroll there to get supported by the government for making a game. Right? There was probably the government money, yeah, the 50k, yeah.
It's also worth mentioning that that income isn't guaranteed. So for the first 3 years,
Yeah.
we didn't take any income at all from the game, and it was only once we had the publishing deal signed that we knew how much money we would make from the game, and therefore could start paying ourselves a salary.
Hey? What did he just say? Am I stupid? Did someone understand that? Question mark? Again.
So for the first 3 years, we didn't take any income at all from the game, and it was only once we had the publishing deal signed that we knew how much money we would make from the game.
Hey? Hey? Wait, is it because today is Saturday and I shouldn't be streaming? Or maybe because I was coding for 2.5 hours. 3. Hey? What? When did the game come out? They made the game for 5 years? Came out 2022. When was the Steam page up? 2020. They just sold to the publisher? So they gave the entire rights to the publisher? And so all of the revenue from the game went to the publisher? And they just sold the game to the publisher for a fixed sum? That means they have had... They got, let's say, I don't know, let's say the government money was 300,000, the publisher was 300,000, maybe they had to take away something from that. So they just sold the game to the publisher. Isn't that the RuneScape publisher? Cakez Ltd. Steam publisher. RuneScape. Maybe they are. So they just sold their game to a publisher, made money through that, but that means they no longer earn money off the tail of the game. So anyone that's buying the game now, the publisher gets the money, they don't get anything. I'm not finance shaming them, but I was expecting the game. I mean, it's a different way of thinking, I guess. But I feel like this say, like how I made. I feel like he's not going into specifics on how he earned the money. I think the reason why I'm reacting that way is because he's like a politician. He's dipping around the fact what he did exactly, but he's not saying it. And so you have to piece it together yourself to make sense of what he's saying. So basically, I have to interpret what he's saying in order to find out what he did. He could have just said what he did, but he's not doing that because now he's leaving it out. He went out and found financing. Most of the world works like this. That's true. Check comments. Thank you for putting together this video. Super interesting. Thank you for publishing game content. Makes assets part of my job. Coding is great hearing. How did you find the publisher like this? Sounds like you had it all to begin with. Everything else was cake. In the US, they take artists like you outside and tell them to panhandle. Let's see. You generate enough interest in the game yourself to demonstrate a substantial existing audience and de-risk the publisher's investment. The publishing industry has sort of collapsed over the last 2 years, so deals are definitely harder to come by now. Interesting. It's like me telling him how I met his mother. Read his YouTube name more closely. Outlier Social. Yeah, it's not easy to find a deal like this now. Everything has dried up. I see. I get it now. So I find this. Let's say it like this. I'm a little disappointed that this is how it went, but I've never seen it go this way. And I feel like it's a little sad that you give up your game after making it for 5 years to someone else. So the internal revenue for the game is now the publisher gets that, but they have guaranteed themselves through funding and publisher selling a static salary of 500,000 that will dry up at some point. Where does he say that he sold the whole IP? Well, how else would he have gotten money? So you're saying that the publisher gave them, let's say, 200K, and then the publisher only wanted a percentage from the revenue after that? So you're saying he didn't sell his IP, but now eternally after releasing the game, he has to give the publisher, let's say, 50% of the revenue. You want to buy my latest prototype? Just about to start it. I mean, it's possible. I mean, maybe he sold his IP, or maybe he now has 50% debuff on sales that he gives to the publisher. One of the two. If he made 500,000 and he has to give away 50% of the revenue to the publisher, I feel like that's a good deal for the game. Looking at the reviews, the player numbers, I feel like that's a good deal. He said the publisher guaranteed a minimum unit sold. They got paid for that. I guess when the units sold go over the minimum, they start splitting the money. How does that work? Rev splits are de facto standard out there if you want publisher funding deal. So basically, what does that mean? But how can the publisher guarantee? See, that's where I lost. That's where I got confused. Because how can the publisher know that you're going to get at least that many sales? They don't. So they take a risk. They say, you're going to get at least that many sales, so here's the money for those. They don't, yeah, so they don't. But why do they give you money? It means they take a risk. It's a gamble. So I don't understand how that works. Let's say the publisher says, here is 200,000. You're going to get that many sales. I'm going to give you 200,000. Don't you have to? And so basically that means the publisher says, I guarantee you that you will earn at least 200,000. And when you do earn the 200,000, you're going to pay those back to us through a percentage deal. It's a gamble for the publisher. The more you, the dev, can prove that there's an interest out there, the less risk it's for both of you. Yes, they recoup the minimum guarantee from your share. So basically they're like, okay, so I'm pretty sure I can give you 200k right now. You need it for the game. You need to pay yourself. You need to food. You need to work longer so you can quit your jobs. Maybe I'm going to give you 200k. And then I'm pretty sure that through 50% revenue split, I'm going to get my 200k back. And on top of that, everything past that point, I'm still going to get 50%. And you are going to pay me 50% indefinitely, but you're going to earn maybe like that. Maybe like that. Or do they pay the first 200,000 in revenue back to the publisher and then it's a 50-50? Is that how it works? The reason why I'm asking so like nitpicky is because maybe there's many different deals. Probably many different deals, right? So they give you 200,000. The first 200,000 of the revenue you give directly to the publisher, or you split the revenue from the very beginning, 50%. So after the 500k, the dev isn't guaranteed any more revenue. The results may split after that. But these vary a lot. Publisher wants to recoup, dev wants the revenue to people work out. I see. Okay. Okay, it can be 90-10 until recouped and then a regular share. I see. It can be 100%, it can be 90, it can be 50. It's all up to debate. Okay, cool. Interesting. I see. Thank you very much for clarifying. I think this is interesting. That's a different way of going about it, but I feel like it has a few downvotes. I feel like the downvotes are not warranted because it's just another way of making money with your games. And so I think it's fine. I think these guys are they're taking it more from the business aspect than the, let's say, make a crazy good game aspect and don't worry about the financial stuff, which I think both work.
And therefore could start paying ourselves a salary.
Mm-hmm.
If you
I get
raise
it.
my rent, I'll lower your salary.
You lower my salary and I'll raise my voice.
We also didn't take all of that money and ended up reinvesting a lot of it in the studio. So I'll get onto that in a bit as well.
Okay, what is this? Making a $500,000 game. Okay, let's see.
Looking at other games released in 2022, the $500,000 figure puts This Means Warp in the 97th percentile, which is amazing.
Yes.
If you look at games that were released on Steam in 2022, then the median revenue is under $1,000. And even if you discount games with under 100 reviews, so a lot of the spam or hobby projects or smaller games, the median revenue was still about $50,000 gross. So that works out to about 30 grand
the white stuff,
net.
man.
And if you consider that most games take a team of people multiple years to build, it just highlights how incredibly difficult it is to make a decent living making indie games.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't do it for the money, Carl. I happen to love the feeling.
These clips are terrible, man. They're freaking... You can't hear anything they say. They make no sense. They're not even funny. Sorry.
But overall,
it's a joke. If anyone comes back to this in the future and it's like, Cakez, you always trash talk other people. It is a joke.
This Means Warp was a real success for us. So let's take a look at some of the things that went right. And I think the first really was having a clear and concise hook that we could easily communicate to people.
What is the hook of this game? You are in space? Do you guys know the hook of this game just by looking at it? What is the hook? Before he tells us what the hook is. It's a nice thought experiment. Anyone knows? I can't believe you are completely serious and it's not a joke. Yeah. Faster than light in 3D, faster than light at home, gambling. Hook is I made 500k, multiplayer FTL, faster than light, but more roguelike. Faster than light. Okay, so you guys played Faster Than Light, I did not, which means you get the reference, I don't. It's like Dev Spudger's game, kinda, yeah, it is.
So This Means Warp, the unofficial tagline, was essentially multiplayer FTL. So if you've...
You guys are really good. You guys are amazing. Claps for chat. You were right. Very good. I didn't know that, but I didn't play Faster Than Light as well. So good stuff, guys. Really good. Pre-watched, easy clap. It was only me. Okay, bro. That's why some smaller game developers forever Wait, that's why some smaller games develop forever so they can keep claiming monthly revenue from their fan base at Patreon instead of relying on the mediocre one-time Steam sale. But do you have like for this negative outlook, do you have like some examples, bro? I feel like you're just stating that, bro. I feel like making games is just hard and that's why they never release the game. And they're scared.
A fan of FTL and wanted to play the game with your friends, then This Means Warp was for you.
Okay.
The game design of This Means Warp actually ended up veering away from FTL as we got further into development.
Yeah.
But the premise remained, and
5
we
years.
started to see traction in a community of people that wanted that specific game based on playing FTL previously.
I'm still waiting on my traction to the game. Damn it! I want traction too.
The second element that I think we did well when developing This Means Warp was really engaging the community from an early stage and making fundamental changes based on their feedback. So we ran alpha playtests and betas and demos, and each time took...
Good stuff. They made it right. Like, okay, you can say they have a 70% game, right, revenue-wise, but still, man, they made it right. They made a lot of playtests. That's why I'm a big proponent of early and fast playtests now. I think they're amazing. And for my next game, I will try to do like a playtest every couple of months to get feedback from you guys.
The feedback that we got from the community on board and made really drastic changes to the roadmap based on their ideas and suggestions.
Very good stuff.
This not only made the game so much better, but also developed a community of people who are really engaged.
Yeah, that too.
See that what they were suggesting was being...
I can only agree with this because the moment I released my game for the second time on Steam, the demo version, I upgraded it. I had a lot of investment from all of you guys. And ever since I have done that, the investment in the game has just increased because of that. And many of you guys just want the game to be better, which is awesome to see. It's definitely true. You build a community for that.
And develop that relationship with people directly. We had about 20,000 Steam wishlists from our own marketing efforts before we signed with the publisher.
I don't say all.
And that was a big reason that we were able to negotiate a publishing contract in the first place.
Sorry, right, this one's important.
Steam wishlists from our own...
Wait, let's see.
And develop that relationship with people directly.
Yeah?
We had about 20,000 Steam wishlists from our own...
So if I want to get a publisher, I need at least 20k. I have 1k, almost 1k, guys. 20 times more.
Own marketing efforts before we signed with the publisher for This Means
I got way more interested in the game after the demo, yeah. And I hope to increase that with the next demo too.
And that was a big reason that we were able to negotiate a publishing contract in the first place. Interestingly, that places...
Wait, sorry, I'm gonna hear this one more time.
And that was a big reason that we were able to negotiate...
Sorry.
We had about 20,000 Steam wishlists from our own marketing efforts before we signed with the publisher for This Means Warp.
I see.
And that was a big reason that we were able to negotiate a publishing contract in the first place. Interesting.
And so what were your marketing efforts before this? Because you had 20,000 wishlists, that's good. What did they do? Maybe they just spent money on marketing, Google ads, Twitter ads, stuff like that, YouTube ads. Maybe that's what they did. AdSense.
That places This Means Warp at about 500th in the most wish...
Those 10,000 they spent, yeah. So, wow. I wonder if I spend 10,000 now. I won't, by the way. I don't have that money. But let's say I spend 10,000 now. I wonder how many wishlists I would get from that. It's a lot of money, bro. 10,000? And basically you're spending $1 for 2 wishlists. That's crazy, bro. It's kind of pay to win, but holy moly. So much money.
Listed games at the time. And now in 2025, we actually surpassed that number within a...
Bro, learn to use the black screen! Stop!
Couple of months of announcing Maza tracks, but still haven't cracked the top 1,000 wishlisted games yet. We're working on that. It really highlights just how saturated...
Bro, that's kind of triggering me. We're working on the top 1,000 wishlisted games. Oh, we want to break the 1,000 wishlisted... This guy's just styling on us. I'll stop now.
The market is and how difficult it is to break through the noise in 2025.
Lessons, yes?
This Means Warp was our first commercial project, so there was also a lot of lessons that we learned along the way.
Okay.
And the first one is probably one you hear from every indie game developer.
Make smaller games.
But one thing that we didn't do too well on was scope.
You're familiar with the phrase.
Yes, yeah, I have that too. I think that everyone falls into this. I think it's normal.
Man's reach exceeds his grasp.
The clips are too quiet and they are not funny, bro. Stop!
So we thought we were really keeping the scope controlled by
It's a joke.
having a fixed camera, limited number of characters, and also limited environments so that we could control the amount of art assets. But one thing that we hadn't really considered when setting out to make this means warp was, in order for the game to be commercially viable, it had to have local multiplayer, online multiplayer, and single player, in case you can't find a game or don't have friends to play with at the time. And also needed to support mouse and keyboard input and gamepad input.
Gamepad input.
It's localized.
You see all of these things that stack up. Bro, making a multiplayer for your first game, that's insane. Think about it. I can barely make a single player game. Holy.
Into 6 languages. It's not necessarily that building out online multiplayer functionality is complicated, although it is incredibly complicated. The challenge really is...
What's this guy saying? It's just easy. It's complicated. I could do it in a night. It's triggering me.
The amount of variations in the ways that the player can play exponentially increases the amount of testing that's required every time you add a new feature or make a change or fix a bug. Balancing the game ended up being really difficult because the game supports 1 to 4 players. But there's only me and Matt playing on a regular basis. So we really had to...
They don't have any friends, guys. They can't ask a friend to play with them. They only together too. I mean, that's one friend, you know. Better than 0 for sure. Even just testing a new feature when you're solo is ridiculously cumbersome. Imagine struggling to test your shit 50 times a day. Oh yeah, that feels like it for me. You don't either? I don't. No, I don't have friends. Which is why I'm streaming, so, you know, I could pretend.
Try and adapt to how people might play the game, especially when it came to player counts.
What have you done for me lately? I've been suffering for the past 30 years, up to and including yesterday.
That issue with scope also really bled into the second big challenge around This Means Warp, which was pushing content updates after the game had released. The game came out in 2022, and we pushed about a year and a bit of regular content updates, but then had to lock the build as the publisher was working on the console ports. After that, combined with the varying ways that players could play, the cost associated with making any change at all really increased exponentially, because the game not only had single player, online multiplayer, local multiplayer, and so on, but also needed to be supported on 4 platforms, so PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and Switch. What that meant was, due to the structure of our publishing deal, we wouldn't see any revenue from game sales until the publisher had recouped all of their...
We talked about this. He's talking about this now. Why don't you put this at the beginning? Like, here are the numbers. It's confusing. We had to figure this out all by ourselves. Yeah, there it is. So they recouped the 200k or whatever they got from the publisher. I'm assuming it's 300k from the government and 200k from the publisher, but hey, I don't know. Maybe it's different.
And we would essentially lose money on every update until the studio went bankrupt. This is actually a really common...
Wait, so basically they got 200k from the publisher, and they're like, hey, making changes in the game is really hard. Yeah, and we've already gotten like 500k, bro. What should we do? I mean, if we don't update the game, then we technically, we can still sell the game, but we can work on a new game and start getting money for that, you know? And we have the money anyways. So let's just not update the game. Yeah, true. I think that's what they said, man.
Issue with indie publishing contracts. So if you're interested, there's an article linked in the description where you can read about it more. It also didn't help that this was my first commercial project as a programmer after learning to code. So there's a lot of kind of spaghetti code.
No, I have respect for that. This guy learned to code to make games. Listen, change your life by taking the Lenkrad yourself, whatever that's called in English, by taking the wheel yourself. I like it. But it's commendable. Yeah, it's kudos, exactly.
That makes
Giga chat. Most people are too scared to quit their job and do this step, which is fine, right? You need security in life, but how long are you gonna chase a dream in your head instead of actually doing it? Oh, and you had to put, like, just as I commanded you need to put another clip here, man. Oopsie. It's not funny.
You okay?
No, I think what it is they paid someone to do the clips. Usually what happens is you pay someone on Fiverr to do the clips, to do the videos, and they put clips in there sometimes. They have like a clip library they use, and they think, oh, that clip might be funny. I don't think that he put them there. He's a good businessman, for sure, yeah.
That being said, we had a load of fun making...
Listen, there are many ways to make a game. If you make it work for you, that's fine, bro. That's totally fine.
This means Warp and building the community around it, so wanted to continue making video games. So we decided to reinvest a lot of the profits into growing the studio and making something really special, and that's where Mastertracks came in. Combined with the profits from This Means Warp, we...
Yeah, so they didn't update the previous game, and now they're making a new game, which I guess is fine. Studio.
Bring on some...
I don't know, like, why would you need to expand now? You already have a coder and an artist who worked very well. What do you need more? A marketing person? Like, he's talking about a studio, and we see 4 people here. What do you need now? Why do they multiply by 2? And they have more people here, so that probably means they have a bigger studio. Not bad. Don't do that. Don't interrupt the stream with the clips, bro. No, the freak out, you make another random clip? I paused the notifications. No, we're watching a video right now. They're gonna bankrupt? I feel like they expanded too quickly. 500k is not that much money, bro. Where's the money? Guys, we are stupid. We are absolutely dumb. You know where the money comes from? They already told us. Where's the money coming from? The government! The government! They're making a new game. The government is funding the new game, of course! And more people means more funding. Of course, makes sense. Publisher? Maybe, but it's probably the government first. Grants, yeah, bigger team, bigger grants. Exactly. Think big. Exactly, yeah. That's where it comes from, 100%.
A lot of the profits into growing the studio and making something really special, and that's where Mastertracks came in. Combined with the profits from This Means Warp, we managed to bring on some investors and together expanded the team.
Government. I mean, some other investors too. But hey, if it works for them, if they get really big as a studio, that's amazing. You know, this is a different side of doing it. And I have a lot of respect for these guys, because I'm hoping, like, listen, let's dream a bit, okay? I'm hoping there are like 2 outcomes in life. Number 1, my game is successful, okay? Like, or I get successful down the line with maybe a different game. It would be amazing to build a studio and have enough funding or enough investment. And then there's 2 options. Gothic 1 remake sucks. They never do a Gothic 2 remake. And the name Gothic, the brand Gothic, is up for sale. And I hope in the future, let's say that happens, right? Let's say that happens. Maybe in the future, I can somehow acquire that name and make my own Gothic. I'm German. I have a Gothic. The Gothic community is German. Biggest Gothic community. You know, I could work together with these guys. Hey. Stop. What you mean coping? This is dreaming, bro. This is about dreaming. And so that would be if Gothic 1 Remake sucks. Let's say Gothic 1 Remake doesn't suck. I don't think I could ever get the name Gothic to be my property. That would be amazing, but I don't think I can. So we would need to build like a studio to get other games that are old, that where the name is not too expensive. Because I want to take old games that I really liked and remake them in better new games. Where, let's say, people try to remake a game, they failed because they didn't have the vision. They didn't know how to make it good. They wanted to be like the typical remake of, let's say, Witcher 3 or Witcher as a TV show. And they wanted to put their own things in the game, and they didn't follow tried to stick to the material. Stuff like that. But yeah, anyways, so I have a lot of respect for these guys. They think big, and that's amazing.
So that we could build something that we wouldn't be able to achieve on our own. We're also trying to apply a lot of the learnings that we took from This Means Warp to Mastertracks. So, for example, we just ran the first alpha playtest and are integrating the suggestions and making a load of really fundamental changes, and we'll be detailing some of those in the next episode, so stay tuned for that. I guess this
definitely has appeal because like it's operating on
a Mastertracks devlog, but we run a competition with every video.
THQ Nordic is already remaking Gothic 1, it seems. Yeah, so this is the reason. That's what I'm talking about. The Gothic 1 remake, I think it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be good. But let's say it doesn't go very well. They might not make a Gothic 1 or Gothic 2 remake. So if they don't make a Gothic 2 remake, then the name Gothic might become open. And so, yeah, it would be an amazing life dream if I could ever acquire the name Gothic at some point. It would be cool. But I don't think I can. And like, well, let's not say I don't think, but a lot of stuff needs to happen for that to be the case. Because if Gothic 1 remake is successful, they're gonna make another one. And if it stays successful, then there's probably no way I'm ever going to reach these guys. He made 500k, but it expanded the team. How far do you think the money will last? A year or two? They have more investors, so they have more money now. I'm assuming they have over $1 million now. It scales.
Yeah. So if this is you, then
that's not how IP works, though. How does the name become public if the remake of Gothic 2 doesn't work? It's not going to become public. I can go to them and ask them for the name. I can go to them and verhandeln for the name in English.
Get in touch and
that's what I would do. I would literally go to them.
All you need to do is be a subscriber to the channel.
I don't want it to be
drop
public.
a comment down below. If you have
Sorry,
any
I missed that. He was talking about this.
So if this is you, then get in touch and claim your free Steam key. If you'd like to enter, all you need to do is be a subscriber to the channel and drop a comment down below. If you have any questions about indie game business in general, then just drop a comment and I'll try and get back to as many as I can.
Should we ask the question how much money they have gotten now in terms of funding? I'm assuming it's over $1 million.
Don't forget to give Mars Attacks a wishlist on Steam. And if you're interested about how we got the license for the Mars Attacks IP, then check out this video.
Oh, they got the license for the Mars Attack. Oh, these guys are big now. They had the license for the Mars Attack, guys. Damn. Can you redo the React? Because Collector of Stuff didn't manage to be here. No, I'm not redoing the React. You just want me to redo the React so you can write negative messages. That's what you're gonna do. I know this already. I'm not stupid. Anyways, guys, a very long reaction to a 10-minute video. I'm so sorry. Listen, man, I was having a good time. Sorry for making it so long. I hope you enjoyed this anyways. Here's the video. If you want to support them, watch it on 1% volume. Again, till the end in another tab, so you give them the most amount of views. The Outliers. But I don't think they need our support at all. You know, the couple of cents they get? Bruh, they have enough funding to make 10 games now. And they have the Mass Effect IP. Very good stuff. And here is the Mars Attracts game. That's why it looked so familiar. Interesting. Yeah, they put there's gonna be probably a big game, guys. I would assume. It will be. They have got government money, yeah. 2,000 followers. It's already 28,000 wish lists. So that's looking good and juicy. Coming soon, early access. Yep, we have a demo out as well. Let's see. How many players do we have in the demo? That seems interesting. See here. Oh, not here. Sorry. Control T. Control V. My Little Pony. Oh, we have 78 very positive reviews, guys. But we only have 4 players in the game right now. Compared to the old game. Oh, it literally just came out. March 20th. It's a couple of days old. Guys, compared to the old game, the minimum player count looks worse for this game. Which might be a bad sign, but it is a demo version. Couple days. Yeah. Here. The Mars Attracts demo just came out a couple of days ago. It's over. Well, it definitely does not have that much traction as this one has. It started out with 200 players. But guys, realize that this is the release of the game, or this is early access for the game, and this right here is a demo version. Those 4 players are the devs. Yeah, that's the new team. Exactly. Demos get way less visibility. Yeah, but that's why I think you should do a prologue, even if you might not be able to do it anymore. I think prologues help with this. But we'll see. I might do a prologue, I might not. We'll see. Does 1,000 Steam followers mean 10,000 wish lists? It's an approximation, Farmer. You can do wish list times 100. Sorry, follower times 100. It's a commonly used ratio, yeah. You just multiply this by 100 to get the wish lists. It's not 100%, but it's reasonably accurate. Hello, Neon Codes. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, so we just watched this. They have managed to make a game, to sum it up. They made a game, advertised the game using $10,000. The first one, this game right here. And then they went to a publisher and got funding for the game after they have spent a lot of money from the government in order to make this game. They acquired funding from the government. They probably quit their jobs with the funding from the government. I can't tell 100%. They didn't talk about this, so I don't want to make assumptions, but I would do that. So after they received the funding, then once they have invested some money into marketing, they had about 20,000 plus wish lists. Then they got themselves a publisher. The publisher gave them money. They started paying themselves a salary. And then the publisher was doing the marketing for them. FTL copy. Hey, it works, bro. Make an FTL copy too, earn a couple of thousands, hundred thousands of dollars. Who cares, man? They made a game. It's like the same way of saying, oh, they just made a Vampire Survivors clone. Oh, really? Isn't this Hollow? Hey, it can work for you, man. Can work. How many reviews? 50 reviews now. So this game? Wow. The game had 30 reviews yesterday. We looked at this yesterday. These guys gonna lose money? They earned money. They didn't lose money. Guys, it got, well, 46 reviews. So it got about 10 reviews in one day. Looks good. We'll see. Yeah, anyways. What shall we do, my brothers? Right, Jackie Codes? I need a small break. I'm probably gonna make food. I need to work as well. Jackie Cozy? What do you guys think? Yeah, no, guys, I need to work. I have a lot of... I need to work on... Of course, I work all day. Not all day, but I work all the time. If I have strength, I work. Because the customers for my job really need to have their problems fixed. And yeah, just two nerdy nerds with passion for video games. You can reach us at... Why is everyone streaming today? Everyone's streaming today? Two nerdy guys here. Two nerdy nerds. You want me to rate these guys? Rate Jonathan Blow to assert your dominance? He's not online, bro. Oh, I'm not even following him. Oh. Shit. Hopefully he doesn't look at it. I've totally forgot. Usually I don't follow people.
We only have data about the edges, but
I don't want to rate him, man. He's not even in software and game development. I think it will come off as cheesy. Guys, I'll tell him, shut up. I'm not rating Jonathan Blow, guys. No, go away. Not doing that. Shy? No, I hate this, you know, because it comes off as leeching. I don't like that. I usually don't like rating Prime, but he's such a nice guy. I hate rating Prime because I don't want to come off as a leash, okay? A leech. I don't like that. But he's a cool person, man. He's funny. Much respect for him, so that's why. I wouldn't rate him either. He hated your demo. He did not play my demo. Stop saying that. Switching categories is also meh. Yeah, I agree with you, bro. That's a difficult name, but Mojo, thank you very much for following. And Sunel, thank you very much for following. And Jack, JC, thank you very much for following. Cakez, Donho? Donho. Donho. Donho? Game jamming in C? I mean, why not? Why not? eating real fast. Oh yeah, I would like to do that too, but I need to work first. Donho. 9. Am I blind? Am I stupid? Or do I need to reload? Donho is an animal? What do you mean? Is that there's no way an animal can stream, bro. So I think you're just making a joke here. I hope. What is she doing though? How long is Jackie Coates on her game anyways, guys? When are you going to release your game? Is there like a demo version planned? Do we like... Where's the demo page for Steam?
It's just that chunk. It could potentially be more
Can't find it. She's been working on it for like 2 years. Yeah, but why? I don't understand. Why? Like, she has a great following. She could put her game on Steam. Ask her. No, then I need to have a conversation. I don't want to have a conversation right now. I just want to rate and go.
So yeah, this should be...
She waits for you to release first. Sure, that's a good idea to not release your game. That's a good reason.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, guys, I hope you had fun today. I hope it was a nice little chill stream to program. So yeah. I hope you had fun. We made some good progress in the game. I'm happy, you know. And I can't wait for you guys to try out the game again. I hope you will like it. I really do. Just raid Donho. Yeah, fine. No, I'm gonna raid him. Raid Donho. There you go. Okay. Who's gonna win? I'm gonna win, right? Yeah, anyways, guys, I hope you had fun today. Thank you guys very much for joining. I appreciate the support from everyone. You know, hope you had fun. Hope it was interesting too. Make good progress in the game. Bro, I'm not kidding. He does that. What do I do? Eagle is when you spread your legs and put them up in the air so it looks like an eagle. I do that? What are you talking about, me? What's your problem, bro? Go away. What is with this guy going on? Donho does it? Oh, I see, it's him. You guys told me to rate him, so it's too late now. It's over. Guys, have a wonderful Saturday. Enjoy yourselves, okay? If the sun is out, go outside a bit. Vitamin D. I'm gonna go outside now too. Hope you have a fun weekend, okay? I'll see you on Monday, okay? Enjoy yourselves. Thank you so much for joining. It was fun. Peace. Bye-bye. On YouTube. Thank you guys for joining too. I'll see you on